Hello, hello.
Hmm.
Hello. Sorry, they cut off in the background. I got very paranoid there. Hello, welcome one and all. We're off again. Yep. So here we go. Probably this time. I think it is the last part of the adventure. I thought it would be last time, but I think today it is it. We're still waiting on Volker to join us, and we know about that.
Yeah.
So.
A bag of gold from the post office, and he's walking home with it. That's the exact message you told me to give you.
A bag of gold from the post office is what.
You can ask him when he joins. No. Maybe Chinese whisper, I don't know.
No worries. Right, now I seem to recall last time as you were all there, that I seem to recall you were. Let's have a look. Let me mind myself here. Yeah. Yes, the Sun Shaman had told you he's nearly ready to speak with you, and then he basically really needed to speak with you about the information you seek regarding the Midnight's Teeth and the great evil that Shoanti once guarded long ago. As she walks back towards Flame Ford. But while the Sun Shaman is ready to divulge what he knows about, he told you he first wishes to seek out the wisdom of his ancestors by travelling to the Callowmills to communion with them. This trip, basically. So he buggered off.
He buggered off. We completed the task. We were like, great.
No. He only told you that after you. No. He's only buggered off after you completed the task.
Yes,
that's the point. Now he will return to Flame Ford he was told he would return to Flame Ford in the day, and half the people just disconnected.
I bought new dice. I'm coming back.
Okay.
So anyway, I was expecting a party at this point, but apparently it's all kicked off.
Mm.
There's a voice from above who has boomed out that we're all doomed.
Right. You. Obviously, you were left at the camp as members of the tribe. Now you're all members of the tribe. You're all gathered around the fire, along with many other individuals so many other individuals of the tribe and all that. And a voice shouted out, didn't they, to hand you over? And the tribe basically drew their weapons, and that's how we left it. And as you look around you,
no, they're one of us.
Indeed. So it's basically coming out of the darkness in various places around the camp. You can see individuals dressed in red armor with mantis-like helmets. And further back, you could see flying towards you out of the sky are a number of Ashwing gargoyles.
Is Discord cutting out for anybody else, or is it just happening to us?
No, it's cutting out. And then that happens, and that too.
Yeah, we didn't hear a great deal of what you said, Kev, or at least we didn't hear in Stockport.
Once your removal's turned off, so what the hell's going on? I have no idea. I got nothing.
Just as I was logging in, so it's probably glitching.
I got nothing. I've got nothing I can turn off. Fix it. Very strange. Am I still bitty?
It's more. It's fine for a bit, and then we get 3 or 4 seconds with nothing.
I've got, as I say, I have no idea how to fix that one.
No, very strange.
Let's quit Discord. Back in a sec. Right. Wonder if I'm cutting out in the video. Testing. Okay. It must be Discord.
It's more than likely.
Discord then, I think.
A little Discord speed bubble.
Right. Any difference? Any better? Any worse?
So far, so good.
Yeah, so far
Okay.
we can hear you. We've heard
Oh.
everything, but
I've doubled the bandwidth.
ooh,
Can I be heard now?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Okay, do we have a map?
Haven't shared it yet. It's an old one you've been on before.
Yeah, I got hit with a Discord update just before we logged on. I was like, great.
So I let the bennies flow. I think I've flowed the bennies. So let's hit the next round button and see what happens.
Oh, we are surrounded by red mantises.
Like Thaddeus is up first.
You know, these guys aren't all bad. We might want to reconsider this.
You're not the lowest PC layer.
Cool.
Unless anyone wants to spend bennies to change their car.
No,
tell you
I want.
what.
I want to spend an adventure card. I really hate. I think I really hate red.
Oh, now you've cut out.
Warriors, he was saying, in case nobody heard him and can hear me. Okay, it's gone completely silent. Can we be heard?
I can hear you. I'm just trying to work out why someone's playing a card when nothing's happened.
Right, so I've got Dark Baron, which I can't have, so it has to be redrawn.
Ah, that's fair enough then.
So
That explains everything.
So I'm redrawn a card.
So who does Gastus really hate?
I really hate red mantises.
Red Mantis.
Okay. Why can I hear kicking? All I can hear is every so often sounds like someone kicking something in the background. Anyway, Thaddeus, you're up. Stop now as soon as I said that.
Right, okay.
Discord needs to stop this. It's annoying.
Right, we're going to play. To hell with it, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Not heard of that card.
Uh-oh.
So each player will have an additional adventure card.
And this is why I hate adventure cards. I mean, I really do. I really do. They just make my life more hassle than it's worth. Okay, right. Okay, I'm gonna have
Alright,
to
you
say,
just dealt me reinforcements.
there's some certain. I think I'm going to have to edit this deck and take some, and then deny all knowledge that I have actually edited this deck. Oh dear. Right.
At least you've kind of spread them out a wee bit.
If I can
Now you do.
Yeah, the last two major things Kevin said, half of it got cut out by Discord.
Nothing I can do about Discord, I'm afraid.
Just letting you know it's happening.
You guys are fine, so it's obviously just my end. What fun, eh?
Let's try a large burst template. And we'll go selective because I don't know if, well, no, we don't have anybody on the other side of that tent. So yeah, a large burst template. Now, which one do I have to do as a free action? Is the next thing. Okay, doke.
672 megabits down and 410 up. I mean, that's the best upload speed I've ever had. So it's not, whatever's going on seems to be external to me.
Yeah, it must be.
Anyway.
Must be at Discord's end.
Right. Cast a large burst template stun. Or do it this way.
Right, okay.
Okay, stun with a raise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They're all targeted. Oh, and
That sound effect was.
I don't know what that sound. Oh, that sound effect was, and then you cut out. So see it happening to it.
Know of Discord having issues, so shrug.
so they've got to make their roll to avoid. Take it. Kevin.
I'm still dealing with the fact you put a bloody card in.
All right, sorry. Sorry.
Right.
That's quite nasty. I've been done already.
Okay. And the combat. That's not what I was trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so okie dokie. So
in fact, we'll turn on mental damage as well.
you declare the modifiers before you roll, not after.
No, and I'm actually on my next spell. My spell. after
Okay,
this.
fair enough. Right.
Yes, it's all vigor. Vigor of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. There we go. Do figure check. He's fine. Vigor check. He's fine.
Well,
Vigor.
he rolled a 3.
You rolled 8 and a 5.
What is that? 5? Is that 5 minus 2? Is it?
There are 3 vigor rolls, 8, 5, and 1.
Yeah. Yeah, the 1 was wrong, by the way, but there you go. They're all okay. Oh, you got the raise. Okay, point taken.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, so it's
One of them doesn't make it then.
2 of them don't make it.
A 6 and I see a 6, a 3, and a 6. So one of them doesn't make it.
All right, sorry, I just seen the 4 rolls.
Yeah, but if you notice, you only targeted there's 3 red mantis assassins, 1 Ashwing gargle rolls, but there's only 3 targets in total. It's because I rolled once on the wrong one. I'm so looking forward to the updates to speed up the combat tracker. I just typed in stun and pressed tab, and I'm still waiting for it to. There we go.
Right,
dear.
okay, now we've got that out of the way. We can clear targeting.
They've got to be less than size 4 because they're not large tokens on the combat tracker.
Thank you.
You've got the best doing. I trust you. Look at
Right, so stun is applied. Right, let's turn on mental damage for a laugh.
I know
Because
you've got
then
the book. You can look it up.
somebody else can use smite for
Size 2,
funsies.
the 10 feet tall.
targeting mode. Vorker, who's going to go berserk, it's going to be even more funny. Leah. And
Really love to know what Thaddeus is kicking all
right,
the time.
and
It's
then
very
we're going
annoying.
to cast as a free action.
I'm just going to try something with Discord, so I'll just disappear for a second.
Boost,
Mhm.
boost, 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 boost.
See if that makes any difference. Does that make any
Let's
difference?
try boost trait. I'm not going to Benny that. I'm going to save the bennies. So give everybody. They all get trait. We're going to put boost strength 1 dice.
Go on then.
So there you go. Let's see how long this takes. The update.
Well, the combat tracker wasn't too bad, but then someone decided I needed to add more bad guys to it. Actually, you know what?
Who would have done that?
God, it really is cutting out today, isn't it?
So there we go. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're all. Now you have to go back and change them.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. It's easy enough to do that. Hooker. Where's Hooker? That's the first.
I think
Right.
Vendra.
Okay. Ugh, can't spell strength. I did notice that my requested custom effect thing might actually happen, so that's good.
In fact, you know, she'll do a support role on Leah.
Okay.
Giving Leah +2 fight.
No, it's +2 whatever the next straight roll layer was. You don't get to pick
Well,
it
yeah,
either.
yes, indeed. What am I thinking? Right, Gargoyle number 7. I'll shut up.
Thank you.
Actually, I think Vork is going to interrupt.
Fair enough. Oh dear. Oh.
You're right, this has solved the issue, Tavis.
We've logged in on Chrome to Discord rather than through the app, and it seems to be working a lot better.
Oh, excellent. Okay, Vorka request interrupt. There we go.
There we go. Okay. We are going to perform 2 actions. Our first action will be to go ahead and agree with Thaddeus and smite everybody. Cast smite on. Yeah, you know what I mean. Target friendlies. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and give it to everybody. How many is that? Good grief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus myself.
1,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
What are
Where's
you
my-
kicking,
I thought I had
Mr.
smite.
Wolf, sir?
Is that me? It's kicking, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's constant.
Right. Okay. I shall stop.
Oh, I don't have Smite yet. Smite is my next advance. Bummer. Okay, well, fine. Instead, I will cast Deflection on everybody.
Okay. Silence. I didn't know if it was a window of something bashing against the window of the house or something.
No, it's the dog. The dog, because I'm talking and the dog's going, "What are you talking about?" And he's jumping up and down behind us.
Oh, fair enough.
Demand pictures of the cute dog.
My grandson bought 2 golden retriever puppies, and then his girlfriend went and bought a harness with dragon wings for one of them. Oh, poor thing.
I want to see pictures of that too.
Right.
Well, I'll get him for you. He's looking at him like, Dad, you're doing this because Mom said so.
Right.
Well, I've got talking about cuteness. I've got a bad news, good news story. The bad news is the second cat died, and
Aw.
the
No.
brother, because they both had cancer, and but I got a new cat as a wee kitten, so I'm back to this Energizer bunny kitten that keeps bouncing and attacking me every second.
Well, bouncing kittens are allowed.
So a little bouncing kitten. I mean,
My mum, when she used to be writing emails to a friend of hers, and if the cat walked across the keyboard, she'd leave them in the letter because her friend was a cat lover too. So all of a sudden, halfway through the email, it would just become total sensical rubbish because the cat just walked across the keyboard.
if that happens, I just post it to Discord.
The combat tracker is no faster. I know it hasn't been rewritten to be faster yet. Akil's doing that as we speak, but this is quite painful.
Talked about it today.
I know this is quite painful today.
So there you go. We've got 2 developers now. Ooh.
I know, isn't that confusing with them? Aren't they contradict? What happens if they both try and fix the same thing at different times, different ways?
No, it's all done in the background.
Oh, that ought to be fun.
Right. Oh my God! No wonder it's taking so long. Please wait with us. Someone's casting a spell. Do you remember when it was instant? Do you remember when it was absolute? Oh, bloody hell, he's done hurry as well.
Yeah,
We'll be here for another 3 minutes. Do you remember when it used to be instant? It would just fly up the screen before they rewrote the combat tracker in the core rule set.
Do you know what it is? It's because it now casts spells in the way that they used to be cast on Nightmare.
What a letter at a time.
Yeah, in the background, it's spell casting, deflection, D, E, F, L, E, and it's got to spell out with, hurry, and, trap. It's gonna go. It's the spelling. That's what it is.
You've gone all echoey.
That's because obviously he was transmitting on 2 microphones at the same time. I just thought it was rather cool.
But
I thought it was rather
it's
cool
cool
for
because it's like
Nightmare.
the voice robot. It's the voice of the Mysterons, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, in a couple more minutes, at this rate, the combat's going to take all night. For the record, the combat tracker was quite speedy, and then someone decided that I should really add more monsters to it.
So it's all my fault.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you can find somebody to blame. Yes.
Right.
Okay, and then because
Ready for the
nothing has
Nightmare
happened
reference.
since it's number 5.
Hooray!
I'm looking. I miss the fast combat tracker. That's a miss.
Oh, really? Is it dim illumination? It is dim illumination. Don't I have dark vision?
Yeah, you should be ignoring the dim
Yeah,
illumination.
I've got dark vision. I should be able to ignore that dim. Not that it matters. A 2's a miss, but let's try that again. A 3 is still gonna.
I know everyone's just
Okay.
vanished.
All right, that's
accident-
Vorka.
Yeah, I know all the NPCs just vanished. While clicking on the combat tracker, I accidentally hid one of the NPCs, or at least I think I did, and because the icons are so small, I can't tell. So the only way I can be sure you can see them all is by turning them all off and all back on again, because my eyesight's so sucky. Okie dokie, right, now where was I before? Ashwin Gargoyle. I was going to look up.
Oh,
Didn't
they've
put
got a
it,
couple
put it
hill
in black
giants
and
out
white
there
help.
too.
Too small. Can't
Right,
see it.
okay.
The icon is too small. Right. Anyway, flight is pace 9. Strange. That's a strange pace. Get paranoid now when I see things. I have to go and check the book, make sure I haven't been an idiot and done something. Huge list of things to fix. But there we go. Okay, I'll go. Flight pace 9. What a strange number. Okay, well, I'm just going to fly in then. 9 will get me to, 9 will get me to, actually, yeah, Aki and Cease aren't there, are they? So 9 will get me to attacking Gastus.
3.
And I think I'm going to add more woe to the uh-oh. Okay, so this Ashwin Gargoyle is flying about 12 feet off the ground, and he stabs you with a long spear. Gastus. Which of course misses. That's Frass.
Thank you. Sassafras is going first time in a long time that she wishes she were back in school. And she's going, this is not good, people. It's going to take everything we got to get through this.
That's interesting. That was the
Okay,
spending
what is in
conviction
another
sound
job?
effect. Yeah.
Well, and it made me do it twice, so give me one of my convictions back because
You
first
should
time
know by now that if you do something, don't do it a second time just because it doesn't happen the first time. The combat tracker's slow.
this is not good, guys.
Yes, the red fantasies are bad guys.
Now I'm going to spend a whole lot of PowerPoints here.
Someone played uh-oh, so I'm not going to make this fight easy. The bad guys have got reach 2 weapons, so they can't hit them when they're from the ground.
How does that miss?
I've added in some giants, and I've made some of the red fantasies wild cards. I think that's enough uh-oh, don't you?
Should have been.
Mwah.
I was trying to go with the burst. Damn it. Okay, it shows up miss with a parry. It should have been a burst, not a bolt, but they both have the same value on mine, so I can do the damage from the burst. But why is it showing a miss? It shouldn't have gone against their parry on a range.
They might have dodge. They don't have dodge. I don't know why it's showing it against the parry.
No, because dodge is a cover bonus. No, it only affects range combat.
But they don't have cover. Do I need to re-roll it?
Okay. You still roll the damage, just because it says miss, you can still roll the damage. He didn't last long, did he?
Oh.
Yeah, because I just want to get back to school alive.
Okay. You have a choice. Do you want to kill the giant or the gargoyle? You can't do both.
I had to kill the giant, and that's who I
Okay.
dropped the first damage on.
It's okay.
And the gargoyle was the second one. He only got 2 wounds.
No, you can't hit the gargoyle. If you're aiming for the giant, you can't hit the gargoyle. The gargoyle's flying 18 feet above the giant. The giant's
okay.
only.
Well, according to that, it says only 3 inches.
It's 18 feet,
Well,
mate.
Is it?
Then, like I said, take out the giant.
Yep.
Because then I'm going to duck behind Gastus going, this isn't
Isn't,
good,
isn't
Gastus."
the end of the burst 3 inches high?
And let me clear all my stuff so that I can.
Yeah, but it's not the end of the burst that's going over it, is it?
Oh.
The point I'm trying to make is you can either fire it horizontally and hit the giant, or you can fire it up, and to hit the gargoyle, it's going to have to go over the giant's head. Now, if they were behind one another, with the giant at the front and the gargoyle at the back, then in theory you could angle it upwards. Is the argument I'm trying to make.
And Rudy's going, oh, lots of stuff. And he's going to come over here and just harass this red mantis.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's him harassing it by flying around a bit.
He's going to try biting him.
I fancy grids. It's a bit on the
Oh, the
slow
lag
side
is
today, but it is
affecting
good speed up.
everything. Damn it. And then he's just going to keep flying on past him. He knows better
Okie
than to stay
dokie.
in range.
Not a problem. Okay, Red Mantis Assassin number 4. Okay. He's over here. Oh, he's coming for Leia.
Poor fellow.
As he advances towards Leia, I think, making sure he has got the edge, the ability to do it. Okay. As he advances towards the Mantis Assassin holds their sawtooth sabers point down and then weaves the blades in the air. Okay, so this is a test. It's fighting opposed by spirit.
You're on mute, dear.
They take it.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, I know it's automatically rolled agility, but alas, this is a spirit roll, so you'll have to roll your spirit. You need to beat a 7, otherwise you're mesmerized and enthralled by the Red Assassin's deft use of sawtooth sabers. I think you're okay. Okay.
I raising the Moisian eyebrow.
Indeed.
You don't want to raise an Nemoisian eyebrow. You want to draw a Fordian revolver and shoot him as he waves his swords around.
Yeah, that would be fun too.
It's a limited. Oh, it's a limited action. I misread it. That's fine. So he will not. Obviously, because I didn't declare multi-action, he was so confident that you'd be mesmerized. He didn't feel the need to do a multi-action to attack you. Right. I've lost it. Where's the hill giant? Oh, the hill giant's all the way back there. Well, he better run, I suppose. Actually, hill giants can probably throw boulders, can't they? I might actually not bother running. I might just throw a rock instead. Yeah, let's just throw a rock. Your deflection probably saves you there. Clock. So it's actually going to land short. It's short range, so it's only one. Be back towards him, so it's only 3 inches. Yeah, it doesn't hit anyone. That's fine. Ashwing Gargoyle over here. Okay, this Ashwing Gargoyle is going to fly up to here. still and as basically flapping around Vorka, 12 feet above Vorka with his long spear, stabbing at Vorka. Missing.
Mm.
Red Mantis Assassin number 2. I need to get rid of. Let's see. Red Mantis Assassin number 2 will come moving up to Gastus. As he doing the same thing though, not actually reaching you. Same thing. He's going to advance towards you, and then obviously try to mesmerize you. But you're obviously not impressed.
Definitely not.
Right. This one's just going to.
lag.
Oh, just after I delete him from the bloody combat tracker, he turns up. Hello. Apparently, he came back with a large amount of gold or something.
We don't talk about that.
So I'm going to reach to attack on Leia. Let's move this one to about there. And then I'll throw a rock at.
I'm not there. You can't throw nothing at me.
Oh, I certainly can.
He's not throwing nothing at you. He's throwing a big rock at you.
Need to check if it can be evaded, because it strikes me as the type of thing you can see coming. You can't mesmerize me on bit. Actually, I downloaded that the other day. I haven't watched it for a long time, so I downloaded it to watch offline. So that should be good. Rock throwing, even throw extreme range, heavy weapon. Doesn't say it can be evaded. That's unfortunate, isn't it? What a shame that is. I almost sounded insincere there.
Almost.
Almost. Okay, a large rock hurtles towards you, Aki. You avoid being squashed by it, but at the moment you're taking a wound.
What is it?
I avoid getting squashed by it.
No, you can't be evaded. Cool.
That was almost. Whose dice is that? That's your dice.
What dice?
The red dice that just come up.
It says GM. Why it says GM, I don't know. Okay, so yeah. That's what's going on there. Still showing me my dice on my screen for your roll.
It's showing me your dice on my screen from my roll.
Strange, eh? Okay.
Combat tracker, it thinks it's you.
Okay, I think I'm going to throw another rock.
You know what it means when it doesn't say it can be evaded? It means that they didn't do the conversion properly.
And I think this time I'm going to throw a rock at those deflections and shrouds are proving very useful for you lot. Red Mantis Assassin remains stunned. Here we got Ashling Gargoyle. It's going to lower down to there and fly in. Attack. Yes.
No, he fumbled and cut his own balls off.
Didn't. Okay, Gastus, you're up, sir.
Right, Argenia is going to go first. And is going to sneeze upwards at that gargoyle.
Dookie.
And that gargoyle needs to resist being stunned.
Can't breath weapons be evaded?
So, yeah, it needs to do evasion or be stunned.
I know, yeah. Right, okay. Evasion or be stunned. That's agility check at -2. By all means, ask away.
Tank girl's got a message.
Just because I mute it doesn't mean I haven't answered. I mute you guys when I talk to people sometimes.
That's all right. No, just in case you in case you'd missed it. You know.
It's absolutely fine.
We want our pennies.
That gargoyle's going to fall to the ground.
Yes, I know, but obviously I just applied an effect, so I had to wait for it to stop.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's going to hurt it.
No, it's not, but it does put it in a good position for me to stab.
It's the principle of the thing.
Exactly.
It's really up to you. Or it is recommended that someone plays Hetty. So if no one else comes along and plays Hetty, then well, see what happens. If you want, as I say, nothing's set until the day, as it were. Don't know who's going to turn up. If 6 people turn up and Hetty's the last person left, then they'll be playing Hetty. It's simple as that. So if you want to play Sadie, you play Sadie. But no one has to play Hetty. It's just the adventure recommends someone plays a granny woman. So don't worry about it. Ashwin Gargoyle's hit. 2 wounds. Well, that's the end of that Ashwin Gargoyle, isn't it?
I think it is.
Don't feel you have to play Hetty.
Then I shall step towards this red mantis, acting rather like Athos from the Three Musketeers film with like Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen, waving both of my blades around, and then stabbing with my rapier, but not before remembering that I've got mystic powers and should have used it before I attacked the Ashwin Gargoyle. And as Gaspis is moving, a kind of ghostly figure seems to be standing next to him, performing the same kind of fighting moves as his blade tutor's spirit appears.
Okay. So I was just thinking you were going to put duplicate Gastus on. It's like, well, we'll come back in half an hour after he adds himself to the combat tracker.
No, because I can't, because it's still the same day as I had him
Yes.
appear before. I can do that.
I only just remembered at weekend I hadn't actually typed the characters into Fantasy Grounds yet, so I've done that now.
You know what? I think I'll penny that.
They're very good at parrying attacks.
They are rather, aren't they?
They are.
It's worth one more penny, I think.
Annoyingly so.
No.
The window opened up and then promptly disappeared behind the... Assassins. How are you, Red Mantis Rogue? Trademark weapon. They don't have counterattack. Okay, that's fine. Right, our genie has already been. That gets us down to Ashwin Gargoyle. Over here, he's going to come down to this little... Actually, he's going to go... He's actually just going to... literally going to come flying down to here and go for Rooty, actually, I think. Rooty is a very agile flyer.
Not to mention pretty small.
It doesn't matter. I did spears thrown, but it doesn't matter. They're not throwing stabbing you, but the dice are the same, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Leia. So you have the red mantis assassin that's tried to mesmerize you with an impressive display of swordsmanship. And 18 feet above you, you've got this gargoyle who keeps stabbing you with a long spear. Stabbing at you, I should say.
I'm going to do one of my limited free actions.
Just interrupt and say what a lovely, clear, and crisp microphone you are using today.
Which is exactly the same one I used in the last session. Weird, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful today. Please continue.
Maybe I shall just stop using Discord with the app and only use it with the internet then.
It does sound. It does sound that's the way. Well, you see, I got quite paranoid because I did last time. I mentioned we sort of criticised your microphone, and then you didn't play for the rest of the session, and I got quite paranoid.
That was because I was role playing and got ignored, and yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I assume
I'm just trying to choose which of. Yeah, I'm just doing one of my warrior's gifts. I'm just choosing which one.
You made you to choose from.
Ah, sod it.
Am I allowed to use trademark weapon as my own clause?
Yes, you most certainly can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Trademark weapon. Monks can use trademark weapon with their unarmed attacks.
Yeah,
yes, monks can in Pathfinder, can't they?
Yeah, one of the arcane archetypes has got it.
Yeah.
In that case, I shall do that. Did that just work? No, it didn't. Let's see if I can do it by dragging it.
Improved trademark weapon, parry +2, attack +2.
Right. Excellent. Then I do that for the. I think what I want to do is just how high up is +2?
12 feet.
Then yeah, I'm going to attack the red mantis by climbing on it and shredding it with my back claws, and using it to kick off of to attack the Ashwin gargoyle with my front claws with a gigantic leap. I'll use the pounce to make this more likely to happen, which I have just pressed. It's just a bit sluggish and noticing.
It is just a bit sluggish, yeah, that's fine. Yep. There we go.
Oh, bother.
Add an extra action.
Is this a new campaign you've started?
No.
No, right, okay.
However, you said it. I needed to tidy it up. It was full of crap, so I did go through and judiciously murder a lot of the XML code in it.
Did you update powers?
You mean did I update powers? I didn't touch any.
Right, okay.
Okay, so red mantis assassin. He's got 3 bennies, so he might as well have 3 of them in a die. I don't think he can save himself, but we'll try.
Probably need an athletics roll to actually make.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's yep. Yeah, I was going to say just an athletics check to reach him. You'll need a success, won't you, to get a raise? I mean, to get to jump vertically 2 inches. No problem. I don't doubt you could do it. It's just you know what I mean.
You want me to get a raise on it? I best roll a Benny then, hadn't I?
Yeah. Sorry, it was the Ashwin. It's really weird. I don't know. It's through me because, of course, I saw the Ashwin gargle roll. Oh dear.
One more.
Alice had back on. Okay.
I can take.
No, it's not gone to a raise because I'm at -2, so I need to get a 10 on a D8. That's not very easy to do.
It's unfortunate, but okay. Unfortunately, yeah, the gargoyle just flies out of the range. However, the red mantis assassin's bleeding profusely, and And in a bad way, as you clamber up onto his back, and as you go for the gargoyle, the gargoyle just flaps out the way. But it looked really cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, at least I shredded in style.
You did. What are you? Is Majenko up to anything?
Sorry, I forgot about Majenko. Okay, Majenko is going to go and breathe on this thing or something. Let me do. I can't remember what Majenko's got in the way of powers, so I'm just going to have a quick. Oops. Not a quick oops.
I think
just
it's
dragged the
like
wrong thing.
I think it's like our genie is
Yeah, it's a small burst template that causes stun.
exactly. So if Majenko flies up to the Ashwin gargoyle and successfully stuns it, the gargoyle crashes to the ground, and then you can hit it easier.
Let's try that then.
Okay. So
And yeah, thanks.
So he just has to make his breath weapon stun attack or an athletics check. And the 5 is successful.
Oh,
so
it wasn't a multi-action. It was actually a 7, but
it does. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's fine. And the only reason it would be with a stun, it would have just made it harder for the guy to resist, wouldn't it? But anyway, he gets the Ashwin gargoyle gets an chance to attempt to evade it, and gets a 6. I'm afraid he manages to avoid Bajenko's stun breath weapon, but yeah, it was a good attempt. Okay, Hill Giant number 1 hasn't acted yet. I told you this. Okay, Hill Giant number 1's just going to come charge. Basically, walks through one of the yurts there, causing it to collapse, and he's going to throw a rock, sailing over here like so. It should be pointed out that this is just the part of the fight that's going on with you. All around, there's more Red Mantis assassins, there's more Ashwin gargoyles, and there's more of the tribe fighting. These are the ones that have decided to single you lot out. I know it doesn't make sense on the map. What I really should have done was taken the map, zoomed out a bit, and put them all in one corner of it to represent your part of the fight. But the idea is it's meant to be a huge battle. You know, dozens upon dozens of Red Mantis assassins and Ashwin gargoyles and Hill Giants, because someone played Adventure card, fighting this show. And right, okay, looks like I am going to attack Vorka. Do that. Then let's do that. Okay, so they attack. It was a nice, basically the assassin tries flying all over the place and having no real effect there. I'm going to move him there. Down to 2. Stab Thaddeus with a long spear, even though it says thrown. Red Mantis assassin over here is going to move in there. His first action is to attempt to mesmerize Augustus with an impressive display, getting an 11.
Yeah.
You need to make a spirit check to resist that. What I've realised is, obviously, when it's non-standard things to react with, the best thing to do is not actually target it that way. You can manually roll the test yourself. Oh dear!
Horrocks.
I hate to tell you this, Gustus, but you're stunned. By
Yeah.
the sheer amazingness of the display as this Red Mantis assassin advances towards you. And then as you stand there mesmerized by the awesomeness of the display, he sneak attacks you.
Oh, I say you appear to be using Capo Ferro.
Okay. Sneak attack is just extra damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, he needs to roll a d6 now to see if he critically fails.
Agreed. He does not. Okay,
Or was it
yeah.
d6?
It was D6. So you got a 5.
Oh, so it was. So, yeah.
bit of
Okay,
a-
so your magical protection is the even though you're standing there dumbstruck and in awe, your magical protection is the only thing that saves you from being hit. And now I'm going to do the same thing against Sassafras. So I'm going to attempt to mesmerize Sassafras with an impressive display, but obviously being a gnome, she's not at all impressed.
Yeah, so Tipple cancels out Capper Farrell, but that's not. Is that not the triple? Triple.
Sassafras is stepping up. They're going, "You're doing it wrong."
You duck and dive. You duck and dive as the assassin attempts to hit you with those twin sabers. A gargoyle comes flying down towards Vendra, the spear lancing down from the sky. The deflection protects. That brings us to Aki.
Did that work? Yeah, it's a bit slow, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use that spell that I saved up. I've got a burst. I'm going to burst onto these mofos over here. I'm going to get vines shooting out my fingers.
If you okay, so you are targeting Red Mantis Assassin 2, Gargoyle, and then 2 hill. Okay, so you do not hit the red. You do not hit the gargoyle
Why not?
because if you want to target the gargoyle, you're going to miss the hill giants.
Put a cone down and hit all three of them. It's a cone.
Yes, the gargoyle's 12 feet off the ground. The hill giants are 10 feet tall. The red mantis isn't.
Oh,
So
I
if
didn't
you
know he was 12 feet off the ground. I can't see it. Well,
there's a plus 2. That's okay. I'm just explaining. It's a multi-level thing. That's what I'm saying is you
How
can
big are
hit
these
3 of
hill
them or 2 of them. 10 foot tall.
I was aiming for the heads of the hill giants. It would have hit the ashwing, wouldn't it?
No. It's if you think if you're if you go you got to look if you're targeting an Ashwin gargoyle this close to I can't get the bloody arrows up. You're targeting the Ashwin gargoyle there, it would go over the heads of the hill giants. It's the point I'm trying to make. Yes, exactly.
So they're all going to die now.
Yes. Remind me, Tango, you get a Betty for the Princess Bride reference as soon as the game starts on Saturday. Not sure if I still owe you some others or you used them in the last game, so you get away with murder there. 4 wounds against Red Mantis Assassin number 1. Fair enough. He has Betty, so I'm going to spend them. Two wounds on that one. Let's try on this one. I'll spend the last one.
Rolled, he's wasting all his bennies, is he?
Yep. He only has bennies because someone played an adventure card. Well, it's 4 now then. Okay. Roll for the hill giants. Hey, new dice.
Yeah, funky.
Okay, well, that hill giant's dead. Ugh. There we go. Right.
Throwing stones at me, you son of a bitch.
What's Cease up to?
Is this Ashwin gargoyle up in the air, is he?
Yep. Cease will need to get an athletics check with a raise to reach him.
Yeah, no, he's got balance on this. Towards
Why, thank you, Mr. Bewildered Badger. I will take that, Betty. Thank you.
Don't give the
Betty's
GM
wrong.
bennies, he cheats.
And Betty's wrong.
But it's his job to cheat. That's the only problem with that. Is it is his job to cheat.
It's my job to cheat to ensure that you have the most fun adventure you can possibly have.
Well, that's also the line I kept using with my group on Saturday. So
God, secretly glad someone played a card to make the fight go extra long because I haven't got any. I really haven't prepped for the if they finish this adventure early because I've got an awful lot of stuff to do before we start. But yeah, I'm afraid those Red Mantis assassins are very good at defending. Well, looks like you got a hit in there. You got one hit him. All that damage. I do like the new icons for hits and misses. They're very pretty.
That's terrible. I'm supposed to do that one as well.
Plus, they're going to get ridiculous. Yeah, this is adventure anyway. Not that they aren't already. Mantis Assassin is shaken. Okay, Ashwin Gargoyle is going to. People haven't applied to. Yeah. Out to there, and then stab at the annoying little gnome. The gargoyles
Really
thinking.
long arms,
They've got reach 2 spears.
How up in the air are they? 12 feet.
Yeah. And before you complain, someone played the Otto card.
I'm not complaining. I just want to make sure I know why they can hit us from outer
Yeah,
space.
no. I'm just explaining that someone played the Otto card. So there you go.
it's not quite outer space. Let's not get carried away now.
Long spear. There we go. Long spear on Vorka. Yeah. New round beginning. So if you want to spend bennies to up your cards, now's your chance.
At first, we got to find ourselves on this unending tracker.
And
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know how high things are, I mean, you've got a 3D camera.
yeah, that's true.
You've
True,
got a 3D
actually, yeah.
camera. It explains it.
It shows you exactly what's happening. Yes,
You haven't advanced. You haven't switched them yet.
I have. It's just someone got a Joker.
Hill Giant.
Forgot about
Warrior,
free.
Joe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. You got a better card than I had before.
Oh,
The hill
bad
giant got
bad guy's got a penny.
There's the battle in all its 3D glory. Does it go up and down? Yes, there is. There we go. There's the fight in all its 3D glory. Woohoo! I never used it. Anyway, all right. Ran out of cards mid-deal,
done it.
reshuffling
No,
deck.
it's
Wow.
You haven't done
I
the
keep-
XML for the Hill Giants, have you?
Pardon?
You haven't done the XML code for the Hill Giants. They
You mean
look
I haven't done it?
Same size as everyone else.
They are. They're not large. They're only size 2. They're only size 2. They're the same size in Savage Worlds and the way Fantasy Grounds deals with things. They're man-sized tokens.
Yeah, but if you do the XML code and set them to 10 feet tall, they look taller than the 6 foot tall humans.
Bearing in mind, none of it.
Doesn't matter. I'm just fucking around with you. Can't believe you haven't done the XML code. There's only like how many NPCs are there? You should have done it all by last week. You see how long it takes to do that crap? Until
Well,
they
I
build
feel-
that into the game, it's going to take forever.
Right. Is anyone spending biddies to move up the combat tracker?
I don't think it would help me.
Okie dokie. Just making sure because I'll start the round at that point. Okay, Hill Giant number 1 is over here. He's got a Joker. He is going to... He's thrown his boulder, so he's just going to come wading in through this yurt here. Which he walks through it, causing it to crash down. And he basically swings a maul at Cease. Missing due to the parry and deflection. Okie dokie. Swing gargoyle. And a stab at Leia. Missing. Actually, you should have attacked the
See,
Jenko.
if you
that's
can
my
keep
fault.
rolling ones for all of your attacks, the rest of the round, that'd be great.
Yeah, fine. I did press F12, but nothing happened. There he goes. The battle is the Fancy Grounds is slow enough today. I'm not going to keep rolling d6s for crit fails. It's just not worth it.
Okay, so if Vorka were to slide around to here,
Yes.
would that gargoyle get a poke at me? What is that? Number 10 get a poke at me?
No. Because you
Okay.
haven't. Hang on.
He has engaged me though.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember. You haven't. Yes, he will. He will get a poke at you because you've got reach 1 weapon. He's got a reach 2, so he does get to attack you. If you had a reach 2 weapon, then he wouldn't. That makes sense.
Not really, but okay.
It took me a while to remember how it works, but yeah. So I get a free poke
Okay, so
at
yeah,
you as
go
you
ahead
move.
and go ahead and get your free poke.
There we are.
And then I'm going to throw a burst to hit both of those Ashwing gargoyles.
Okie dokie. What size template?
It's a cone.
Oh, it's a cone. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you. If you throw the cone out. Oh, you could do selective, can't you?
Oh, I'm going up. I'm going way up.
Yes, but I'm just thinking. You see, if you do it like that, you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 gargoyles, but you'll have to go selective. Otherwise, you hit Majenko. Actually, if we're really no, the last one's out of range. That's the only thing I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because look,
There you go.
You
That
miss-
misses everything.
it also misses that gargoyle.
Oh, you just the pixel in there.
Oh,
There we go. There's
there
some
you go.
pixel
That-
art.
Yeah, that I agree with that. You don't need selective with that shot.
Okay,
give you that one.
so let me see what I'm going to add to this. See if I need to spend more on PowerPoints.
So you got 1 and 10, which you've done, and then we need to add in 6 for you, and I
See,
need
are
to add
they-
in 4 for you.
I seem to recall the gargoyles were armored. I mean, they are gargoyles after all.
Yeah, I mean they're made of stone. Don't forget.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm going to go ahead and spend. No, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm just going to spend 5 then for a little armor piercing and the damage uptick. So.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Really?
Be lucky because I can't see. Oh no, Fancy Grounds is obviously waiting to show me what you rolled. I got away with that. Oh no. I don't know what's going on there. If you did roll it, I didn't see it. So you. Oh, there it goes. Oh dear, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it just took forever for it to do it. Okay, so let's Benny that.
I might start a new campaign for book 5. I don't know what that does to you lot if I start a new campaign, but I'm thinking.
We all save. Our characters are saved.
I mean, I can transfer them in. I think you just lose any
We can
shortcuts
do
and
it
stuff,
anyway.
don't you?
We can just import them. They'll just import what we've got saved on our computers locally.
Actually, You can actually every character every character that's ever been played is stored on the machine.
Yeah.
It can be loaded into any campaign.
I was thinking more about stuff you lose because you lose your cache. You lose your XML file for this campaign, don't you? The local one that shorts up all your shortcuts and everything you set up. We'll worry about that. Well, that looks like you hit them 4 times. That looks like 4 hits to me. All that damage.
And that is AP2.
AP2 IEK. Let's have a look. Armor +5, so that will take his toughness down to 11, which means you shake the first one. Incapacitate that one. They shouldn't have blood splats, should they? They should have the mud splats I had in stone and all. Yeah. Okay. Ashwin Gargoyle number 1. That's there. And 9 won't hurt it. And Ashwin Gargoyle number 4. And 11 will shake it. So do you want to take the 2 shakens, or do you want to re-roll?
I'll take the 2 shakens. I do want to re-roll the
one that missed,
no
the one that
effect.
did nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I've applied all those, so you can spend your Benny and re-roll the damage on the one that was unaffected.
And that's a kill. Yay.
Here we go. Got the wrong
Okay.
number.
And then I'm going to look at the Red Mantis and say, you're next.
I think it killed the wrong one, but all I'm going to do is shake the one that's left because you shook them and killed the other 2, didn't you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Let's remove the combat tracker on. Just telling you so you don't, in case you.
And Cesfres is all happy that they keep missing her, so she's gonna do a little spinny dance. And she's gonna toss it right behind. Where's my large verse template?
Oh, sorry. I might have deleted it by mistake without realising it was a large burst. I just, yeah. I did accidentally delete your large burst template. A large burst template has a radius of 3 inches. So where did you have it? Like that?
I'm centering it right behind Himini.
Okay.
Now, target anything in there that would be hit by havoc, and I'm paying the extra points for selective, and I'm paying the extra point for the larger area, and I'm paying the extra points for greater havoc. So that's a total of 1, 2, 4 extra points.
If I can actually work out the proper maths of the sphere, it might be that the gargoyles are outside it, but as far as I'm concerned, the easy thing to do is a sphere. A large burst template has a 3-inch radius, therefore anything 2 inches up is hitting it. So you get everything. So break that havoc roll.
And I forgot to spend the Benny to keep my.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you spend it before you end your turn, or tell me you want me to maintain it for you.
Oh no, I took it. I need to cast.
Okay,
The organist here today. As she lets out this unearthly shriek that nobody ever heard in this world because it's not from this world.
Okie dokie. The greater havoc, they're knocked back 3d6 and take 2d6 damage if they. Okie dokie. Right, well, hit that.
By the way, flying
hit the- I'll
creatures
just-
are a penalty.
Hit what?
They have an additional -2 to resist on their strength check, I am aware. I did apply the distracted, which you might have done as well, so we'll just wait and see what happens.
No, I didn't do it. So
That's okay.
okay, now what do I need to do next?
Absolutely nothing. You just wait.
Don't want to push any buttons and mess everything up.
No, really quite sulky.
Well, I think that's all the more that Havoc does is just yes, you hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Now it's up to the DM to
Deal with it. Okay, so you didn't. Okay, so you did Greater Havoc. You did Selective, obviously. You did Area of Effect to make it large. Did you say you did? What else did you put on?
I did the area of effect. I did selective, and I did greater havoc. That's a total of 4 extra points.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. That's fine. That's what I wanted to check. Okay. You got a hill giant. The hill giant with the Joker bonus. I might spend a penny on it.
No, come on. That's what priceless.
Well, the hill giant stands firm. Okay, the Ashwin Gargoyle gets an extra -2 on this because he's flying. Oh, he made it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Red Mantis Assassin gets to make a strength check. Okay, he doesn't make it. Right, actually, what you do get to do is roll 3d6. That's how far you're going to knock this guy back. 10 inches. Okie dokie. Red Mantis Assassin 2 is here. Well, he's going back 10 inches, so let's see. Well, he's going to crash into that yurt, taking damage of 2d6. Probably won't hurt him, I'm afraid to say. Okay, but he did go flying. Ashwin Gargoyle is in the air, so that's a -2 to its strength check. It fails. That's Ashwin Gargoyle. Numbers. Ashwin Gargoyle number 4, which I can see is there. So that's going 10 inches, which is further than it can fly. So it ain't coming back this round. Okay. This one here is, you know what? I wonder if that's half the problem.
I think the model of the story is don't try to get gang up bonuses on Sassafras.
Yeah. Let's turn off line of sight and shadow and see if that speeds stuff up in any way. Red Mantis Assassin number 1 gets to make a strength check. And fails miserably and goes bouncing into that yurt. Into multiple yurts and finally comes to a stop there. Eight points of damage. Dakin shakes him. Okay, and that's another Red Mantis Assassin makes a strength check. And fails miserably, and that is Red Mantis Assassin number 4. Center is there, so he's going to go flying that way. He's going to hit that, take 2d6 damage. Unharmed, it means hurt. And another strength check from Red Mantis Assassin number 6. He fails miserably, goes flying into that yurt there. 2d6 damage. Oh, I think he might have crashed into that centre pole. Spend a penny. No good. Yep. Dies. He smashes in through the.
Himself on one of the stakes.
He smack. Yeah, basically, you throw him back so hard he smashes himself into that pole. Even above the wind that's rushing, the scream that Sassafras held out, you can still hear the snap of the neck. Okie dokie. Well, that's the end of your Very
It's
impressive,
Rudy's
Greater
turn.
Havoc.
No, it's Rudy. And Rudy, this guy tried to attack him. The one up here, the
Yep.
Ashwing Gargoyle. So
Mhm.
he's just going to, and I'm not sure what kind of check you need. He's just going to fly up above him and kind of land further back on his back than he could turn around and bite or anything.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. That would be. I'm good. Well, yeah, because
Athletics.
currently got Red Mantis Assassin 1 targeted. Is he meant to be after?
I had tried to bite him last time and it didn't
Okay.
clear the target when I tried.
Yeah, but
So
which
I
god? Which god? Who were you trying to distract?
the one that just tried to attack me. I'm just gonna. Rudy's just gonna flit around on his little butterfly wings and land on his back too far back for him to, bite himself.
Outside
Yeah, that's
Junior,
fine.
you're moving.
I apologise. Yeah, I get confused. Oh, there's Rooty. Where's Rooty gone? I've lost
He's right
Rooty.
there
That
next to
one.
me.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Ignore me. Athletics. Beta 4. Fail miserably. Yeah, didn't get the raise, unfortunately. But you want to make him vulnerable or distracted?
Distracted.
I rolled Rooty's athletics, but it doesn't matter. They both got.
I
athletics
rolled
of D.
Rudy's athletics. He
No.
had a 4.
Ignore. Oh, don't worry. I'm just saying. Rooty's athletics and Ashwing's athletics are the same. I rolled Rooty's athletics rather than the gargoyle. That's what I was trying to say there.
Oh, and he's sitting on his back now. Rudy's tired. He's, those little wings get tired really quick.
Okay, Thaddeus, you're up, sir.
Right.
I just fancy grounds can be a bit clumsy. Slow side, but they're improving the rules all the time, rewriting the rule set. So I'm looking forward to the fast version soon.
I'm going to
I think line
regret
of
this.
sight might affect it.
Can I cast telekinesis on my weapon? Stun silence.
I'm
Yeah,
sh-
you cast telekinesis and you use it to wield your weapon, and then you get to roll your spell casting instead of your fighting to attack with your
And
weapon.
it's all one action.
And you can send it flying
Yeah,
off.
there we are. I just wanted to. It's manipulate. The caster may use tools or wield a weapon using the caster's arcane skill. Yeah, I knew it was there. I just wanted to check it. And the
And it's
pause
all
was
one
me.
action.
You would still have to use your spell casting to roll to hit.
But it's still one
target as
action.
well. Still one action.
Telekinesis is the ability to move objects. It has a thing. On the activation, you may immediately perform one of the uses below. So yes,
Which is
cast
manipulate.
it, and then you cast telekinesis, and then you manipulate. You cast telekinesis on your weapon of choice, and then you can manipulate it. Yes,
You can send it after the gargoyles.
indeed.
Well, okay. This is where it gets woolly. Okay, for a free action, we'll evil eye.
What is your weapon? Rapier.
It's going to be the rapier, which has got smite on it. And not to lie, I don't have smite, do I?
No, you don't.
Deflection. No, I'll get deflection, sorry.
Well, it won't have deflection on it just because.
Yeah, anyway, cut a long story short, free action. Let's put. Let's see how big I can make this medium.
I don't actually have any good rapiers, so we'll just have to go with that.
Well, no, I haven't figured out. I'm on to something else here at the minute.
And combat.
Move pointers. Just trying to be evil.
Spellcasting.
Okay, right. So the first one we're going to use evil eye, and we're going to do.
Some detail. I'll do this.
selective
Right.
slumber on the flying gargoyles. They're going to wake up and hit the ground, but they will fall.
Sure, I heard 3 thuds as gargoyles hit the ground there.
Slumber 2.
There you go.
4.
You have a new NPC on your character on your allies tab.
Right. Okay. Here's where it gets beardy.
Okay, right. You cast stun. Anyway, makes spirit
I cast slumber.
That's what I meant.
Medium burst template selective.
Actually, you don't need to spend the power point to be selective. Records, you can have that back
Right. Okay.
because they're all flying above your head, and therefore
Right.
you just basically make sure that So they make a spirit check, but they did. You didn't.
I just want to
You
know if
didn't
any
get
of
the
them-
race.
I don't, in case any of them fall, because they've all been distracted by havoc. So they might fail this and go plummeting to the ground. It might
It's
not
an
hurt them, but at least
interesting
brings
one.
them- it brings them into melee combat.
They're distracted. If they're distracted, does that make it easier to put them to sleep? It's an interesting one.
Well, yes, because they're not able to focus their minds on resisting the soothing tones of his voice.
It's not soothing tones, I just stare at them really, really hard.
That one stares really hard back.
Indeed. Okay. And that one. I remember hurt by the fall. Okay. Right. Have you done your telekinesis, right?
I'm going to cast telekinesis, and I'm only going to spend 1 power point on it.
Short casting.
Oh, I'm going to short it. I'm going to short it. I'm going to yeah. I'm going to short cast it for 1 power point. And I think I'll have an ace on it as well, please. Right, here we go. Right, roll the dice. Oh, look, success! Right.
With a raise.
With a raise. For 1 power point.
Sensible. I like it. What would the modifier have been out of interest?
I don't know, but it's not worth putting it. Right, and then what you'll do is
Hold up. There you go. So if you notice, there is your rapier. It is now a character.
right, so what damage does it do?
It's the strength of the telekinesis plus D6, isn't it?
It's D4.
A rapier is D4. Okay, I'll change that.
So the rapier actually does less damage than a bash.
Yes.
We can't bash people, so.
No. But I will, yeah. If you're talking about gargoyles, then casting smite on the rapier is a good thing.
Well, it's alright. It's not smite on it. But anyway, let's go. Let's.
How far can you move it? That's one of the only thing I couldn't. That's what
Spirit.
I've got to look up. Okay, so you can move.
This is like kind of grapple in second edition D&D. It's like fucking no way.
Okay, so
No,
you
it hurts.
can move that rapier, which technically does start on top of you.
Smart, sorry.
Smart, your
distance.
D10 inches. I won't put it actually on top of you. So you just
No,
measure
it'll be 10 inches.
measure it. Pick a target up to 10 inches away from you, and I'll move the rapier there. It's much easier that way. Bloody
Right,
small
let's just adjust this damage and make it even easier. Quickly on the fly, we can do that. So it's D12, D4, aye.
It's already done.
Mhm.
It's already in there. I've created a spell casting of your D10 and set that as the attack roll, and I've already done the damage. It's already on the character sheet. I've created a character sheet, an NPC sheet for your rapier. It's all done. You just need to tell me what you're attacking.
Right.
And open up your rapier.
Let's stab.
Boy, howdy gave you all those bennies, by the way.
Thank you.
In fact, let's stab the red mantis, who's actually stunned at the minute.
Okay, so it moves to there.
See, the trouble is that's not going to roll a wild die, is it?
No, and it should.
And it should,
Thaddeus
because it's
is
a wild
card.
card.
Oh, my mistake. Try again. I also need to turn that dim illumination off because I don't know why.
Is that
Try now.
so? Is that a wild card? It's not a wild card in mine.
Try now. See what happens. Yeah.
Still going to be. It's still not a wild card.
It is for me when I roll it off the combat track. Okay, I've just suddenly realised that's the only problem. Okay, I'm going to cheat. Is your character sheet? Thaddeus's rapier.
See, the way I was going to do it was just put it on the combat tracker as an attack.
I'm going to change that to melee.
I'm only the guy who did supers.
Why is it if I make it a wild card on the combat tracker, it doesn't make it a wild card?
Make it a wild card by control clicking it or shift clicking it, whatever it is, or right clicking on the wild card token.
And then when you do its attack now, better than a 15 for you. So there you go.
Quite good attack roll, isn't it? Pretty impressive.
Roll the damage.
Right, roll the damage.
I'm going to blame your dog for why I can't concentrate.
Did they eat your homework? Right, after all that, it's shaking. Hell to do it. I can Benny the damage. Look at
Thanks
that.
for the learning exercise for in future for when people do stuff. I'll know what to do. Happy with that.
There we go. Go with here. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Did I roll the wrong damage there? So how does that work then? Because it does.
Is it an extra? Was it? Is it +4? Is it a set +4
D6.
damage?
No,
Is it an extra
No,
D6?
its AP gets better and its damage die increases one type, so it would be a D6 and it would have +2 AP.
Okay.
And it would already be AP1 because it's got to be masterwork to be able to be enchanted.
So
So it ignores 3 points of armor and would roll a d6 for damage.
Okay.
right, we're leaving it at that. Enough. Enough.
It's.
No more, I
I'll
can't
leave it
take
as the.
anymore.
I'll leave it as the shaken. I'm not going to make you take the 2. Don't you worry. But it's there now.
Right. So
That's interesting, actually. So if you just worked out what was going on there. So if you have an ally, you drag it to the combat tracker, then you go to the ally tab on the character sheet and edit the ally. It updates the combat tracker. But if you go to the ally on the combat tracker and update it, it doesn't update the character sheet.
yes, because it's an instant. When you put anything you put in a combat tracker as a unique instance.
Yes, but if you update it in the character sheet, it updates the combat tracker. So it's a one-way update, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Yes. No, I'm just loading these things
there's
and
been
then
a
I
recent
explain them
patch
in
on-
case people. Anyway.
And there's been a recent patch for vehicles to make it two-way
Yeah.
for science fiction companion, but we'll cross that bridge when you produce the book.
I've
Right,
reached.
she-
I've just completed all the cyberware. If anyone's
Right,
got the book, they know how far through the book I've got.
Cyberware.
Chapter 9, I think. 5? Chapter 5, 6? I can't remember.
Right, she's going to go there and she's going to do a stabby stab on this guy here, just because he's lying prone, although he might not get through. Look at that. And even in his stunned state,
He still parries.
he still manages to
They're
parry.
so,
although he
they're
gets
so
although
well
he gets
trained,
a-
they subconsciously block the attacks anyway.
Yeah. But there we go. So we can enter turn with that.
You can enter it again, but I'm not pressing anything, so I'll let you do it.
I have entered.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. I've done it now, don't we? Okay, the gargoyle is. Oh, this gargoyle's on the ground. Where's this gargoyle?
Have you got the sword on the combat tracker but hidden it? Yeah, that's what it
Point
is.
taken. Thank you. With that,
Yeah.
what you mean that really small icon that I can't see? Sorry,
Yeah, we
sorry,
couldn't see
sorry
it
that
either
is.
until yeah, that's
I'm thinking, what do you mean press it? I pressed
I
it.
do
Finished.
apologise. The icon's so small I couldn't tell.
You did that with a character last week, and I was like, I still can't see him. I still can't.
Okay, if I put my glasses on, I can see the tokens. So maybe I have to run it. Maybe it's time. The problem is they're reading
But the funny
glasses.
thing about it
My
was when you
God,
had
how
that-
much clearer is the
old,
screen? Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to be an old man and wear glasses now when I'm running Fantasy Grounds games
Well,
because I can see the screen.
I posted that on Discord about that, but you're not finding the button, and everybody agreed it was a bad idea. the button that small.
Yeah, well, you saw me do the side-by-side comparison of the old icon to the new icon. The difference was amazing. Anyway, for some reason, I don't know why, this gargoyle appears to be on the ground. I don't know why. I'm not going to complain about
Did it
it.
fall
It's on
asleep?
the ground. It's not asleep. It's not got slumber on it.
Well, the two that are asleep are still flying. Interesting.
That's probably because I can't remember what they are and I forgot to modify the thingy.
You probably moved
So-
the wrong one.
I'm going to just attack Sassafras with a claw and miss. Okay. The biggest gripe I have about reading glasses is, the second you look away from a screen or something, everything's blurry. I really do not like. I actually preferred being short-sighted because then I could at least wear my glasses all the time. Now I've gone the other way. I find it much more annoying. So there you are. I'd rather be short-sighted than
Well, if
long-sighted.
you want to be a totally geeky, I've got 2 sets of glasses. One specifically made for fantasy grounds.
Oh. To be honest, I mean, to be honest, I'll probably end up with a point where I'll probably end up just having to get, well, I'll say varifocals, but it'll be like the top half of the glasses will be just glass, and the lower half of the glasses will be prescription, so I don't have to keep taking them off. But I haven't got there yet. Aki, you're up. The only good thing is I don't have to wear glasses to drive anymore. it me or is everyone? Have you noticed? I obviously just getting all the parts of a new computer in this whole let's save paper stuff. That now means everyone prints everything really small. I mean, I know my eyesight was bad, but couldn't even read it with the reading glasses on. Sometimes I ended up with a magnifying glass to read some of the instructions. I think I'm going to end up that way, but as I say, this is
Just doing
the.
smite on everyone.
I don't remember this is the second or third pair of glasses. I've only been of reading glasses. I definitely sat on the last pair. I'm not sure if I sat on the pair before that or I just lost them. But anyway, I've only had I got through 3 glasses in 2 years, I think. Okay, if because I have to probably think about an effect. I'll probably have to put. I'll have to think about how to make smite work. But basically, if any of you attack an Ashwing gargoyle with a smited weapon, you're going to manually have to add a +4 damage if you roll for damage because they have a weakness to magical weapons. Not an easy way to do the effect.
You haven't coded the weakness in.
You tell me how to program a weakness in for smite. I can't work it out.
It's easy. You put in. They've got weakness arcane damage.
No,
arcane.
you cannot put weakness arcane because they not have a weakness to spells which are arcane. They have a weakness to magical weapons. That's what I can't work out how to program it.
Right, so you put in weakness magic. Right.
Well, magical weapons I called enchanted because that's what they use.
Okay, weakness to the word enchanted, and then you put the enchanted keyword on the weapon.
But you'd have to
build that
manually put
into
the enchant. But you can't. Well, I don't know. Can you put enchanted? Yes, you put enchanted. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I'm being thick, so someone who's cleverer than me, just work it out, and I'll do it.
Or you could just do it the old school and use a control wheel and you put +4 in the big box.
That's what I just said.
Martha.
He didn't get the raise.
Okay. So
I've been wearing glasses, I think, since I was 16, because I'm short-sighted. I had perfect 20/20 vision, and then I went for my medical to, I was trying to get a scholarship for the Air Force, and I went for my medical, and that's the first time my eyesight wasn't 20/20, so that was that. No being a hindsight, I'm glad I didn't do it, but that's how I found out I had bad eyesight. I failed the RAF medical. The pilot. It's a bit faster now I've turned line of sight off, isn't it? Not much.
Yes, don't you love it when they improve things?
The problem is they completely rewrote how the combat tracker does stuff. And if a rule set has been written to take advantage of the complete rewrite, it's fine. If the rule set's written the old way to support the combat tracker the old way where it was fast, the new way really slows down the combat tracker. It's what we got. But that's why Akil's rewriting it all now. He's having to rewrite it all because it all gets complicated. You've got the core RPG rule set, and then the Suede rule set is actually an extension to the core RPG rule set, which is good and bad. It means basically a lot of the code doesn't have to be custom written, and basically 9 times out of 10 they don't break it as much as they used to. And then, you've got the core RPG rule set, then you've got the Suede rule set as an extension to that, and then if you're running Savage Worlds Deluxe, that's an extension to the Suede rule set, and Savage Pathfinder is also an extension to the Suede rule set. We've technically got 3. We've got 3 layers of one rule set and 2 layers of extensions on top of it when you're running Pathfinder. Okay, so that's the problem. I really didn't see you there. Okie dokie. Well, you hit and shake.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pay that. We'll see. Spend the penny.
But see, she's only got one penny left, so be careful if you spend it. Well, she's got no pennies left. See, she doesn't get pennies back till the next session. You know that, don't you?
That's because you're evil. Yeah.
No, it's because it's in the rules.
The rules are
For me-
made by you. Okay.
No,
You're GM, you're
rules
in
is
charge.
written. Rules is written. Extras and familiars and everyone else. Wildcard familiars and extras. Allies do not get pennies when the party do. They used to, and then we all noticed we were doing it wrong in the rules, so we updated the code so it worked properly. Right, I'm just going to stab Gastus.
Ow.
Gastus has got a smite with AP now.
Yeah, but Gastus is also stunned.
If you'd said something, I could have unstunned you. Wake up, you twat.
Doesn't really matter. He's okay. There we go. Right, come on, man. Just a non-shake, old young fellow, my lad. He is targeting Gastus. It tells me there. This is on. Oh. Why did I hear a sound effect there when it didn't hit? I don't know. Distract is getting very, very, very annoying. Mind you, even without the -4s, he still wouldn't have hit you. Race 9. Right, Hill Giant. Okay, Hill Giant. What's the pace of a Hill Giant? It's a pace of 7. I take that back. I apologise. I was going on the fact that Gastus was the only one he could reach, but that's not the case. Hey, the PC is associated with the ally or companion to give them bennies. No. I think they can spend bennies on soaking on beat if they've got the Beastmaster edge, but that's about it. They can't give them bennies. Although, logically speaking, the common bond edge would technically allow you to give bennies, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, you're up. There's charging into combat here. Backing up Vorka, it would appear. Okay, I think that's Red Mantis Assassins in trouble. I've got bennies. Let's see if I can. Sorry about that. How did Aki just gain common bond?
Yeah, I know. It was an accident. I pressed the wrong button. But yeah. On me.
Beast bond is what you want. Common bond is for giving bennies. No, that's what I'm saying. No, it was a question that was asked. Can the PC associate with the ally give them bennies? I said I don't think they can, but usually if they've got beast bond, I think they could spend bennies to soak for their pets, can't they? Common bond would let you give them bennies, I think. Or am I mistaken, Gastus?
To any other character she can communicate with common bond, and beast bond lets you give bennies to anyone under your control, any beast under your control.
Thank you for the clarification. I always,
I think
it's the
Korvosa
such
is
it is.
the best one to have because I can give it to anyone then.
Yes. But obviously, beast bonds, yes, you could give them deceased. Thank you for clarifying. Answer. I hope that answers Tank Girl's question. Righty ho. Augustus and Leia, if you're talking, we can't hear you, just for the record. Ashwin Gargle number 4 remains shaken. Do anything then, that gets us on to Gastus. You looks like might be recovering from being stunned here.
Yeah, I'm not sure why boost fighting was going to expire because it should have been set to 5 rounds.
That's okay. It's probably that strange bug where, do you remember, it always comes up as 1? I didn't notice.
Yeah.
So you might, if it took one of your PowerPoints away, by all means, give yourself your PowerPoint back.
Right. Yeah.
Because I can't remember if
so-
I can't remember if it's automatic deduction or it's a manual deduction. So I can't remember. Anyway, I've fixed it now.
Righto. So I shall stand up.
Thank Gail says Benny's tall for clarifying that ruling. So there you go.
Hey.
Okay, you should stand up so you can remove your own prone, don't forget. Because I always forget to remove your prone, so remove your own
Oh,
prone.
yes, so I can. What I can't remove is my own distracted. And what I shall do is I'm going to cast Soothing Word
Okay.
as a limited free action on myself to
Okay.
remove my distracted condition.
Okay. There you go.
So I
Your
stand up,
conviction.
give myself a stern talking to. I will then maintain my conviction.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then while I am doing that, our genie will come over here and breathe stun gas on the Ashwin gargoyle.
Okay.
Which it must try to evade.
Indeed it must, which is an agility check. Ooh. Ashwin Gargoyle number 8. Oh no, there it is. Agility check at -2. I'll put the -2 penalty in manually, and it fails. It's stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
We'll see what happens when it drops to the ground before Gastus does his attacks.
Come on. Come on. I can't.
Okay, that's fine. So we will do
You have might, so you get a +4 onto your damage rolls against the gargoyle.
I will do if I attack the Ashwin gargoyle, but that's not
Yeah,
who
no,
I'm
I'm just
attacking.
reminding you. Actually stacks with the smite you've already got because it is a weakness.
Yeah. Oh, that's worth a penny.
And someone clever works it out. I'll get it coded in for the rule set so gargoyles have the correct weaknesses. I think if I wasn't mid-game, I could probably sit here and work it out, but I'm lazy today.
I'm getting really annoyed by these.
I've got to turn my computer
Mantis
off and rip the
dice.
graphics card out of it afterwards. Dear, I'm going to say, unfortunately, because you overextend yourself in your desperation to attack. You overextend yourself and leave yourself open and therefore vulnerable.
Oh well. At least I've got another action left. And at this point,
If you want to metagame this, actually, if you want to metagame it, you might as well wild attack.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Since I'm vulnerable anyway, I'm going to wild attack.
Mm-hmm. Which means I'll probably have to take off the vulnerable. It's just added, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Right, so that was actually on But I'm going to do the sneak attack damage because that will give me the plus d6 damage for really hating those guys.
Yeah, hold up a sec. I don't believe if you. I don't think you turned on mod attack, so I've just turned it on for you. Obviously, it won't make any difference to the attack, but it does make a difference to the damage roll. So it's on now, so you can do it. Yes, you really hate these guys, so you get an awful lot of dice to roll. Okay, that's an awful lot of damage. He's got one penny. He's got one penny left. I might as well spend his last penny in a desperate attempt to save his life. Fails. Okay.
And that's me done.
Genie is also acted. That gets us to this assassin over here who remains shaken. Get a cover for his shaken status. Start moving back. Gonna get to there. You've attacked their headquarters, and I know you've attacked your headquarters and all that. So as he's coming towards you, this one basically shouts out, "Gastus the Tenacious!" And the second you turn round, you realise you made a mistake there. He rolls a 5. Oh, he's still targeting Sassafras, so don't worry about that, Sassafras. You need to make a spirit roll, Gastus. He's obviously trying to mesmerise you again, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Beat a 5 with the amount of dice you get at the moment. So you're fine. You're absolutely fine there. He tries to intimidate you. Okay, this Ashwin Gargoyle is asleep. There is fighting going on, so I'm gonna have some fun and roll. And notice check, he fails. He's still asleep. Thinking about it, I know it isn't the rules, and obviously a really loud noise of attacking him or prodding and wakes him up automatically. But I think a notice check is a fun way to do it. Okay, Red Ranger's assassin over here. Well, I think he's going to have to. Interesting call I've just had here. Sacked. It does state single target. Okay, I'm going to multi-action. On my first action, I am going to clear targets and attempt to perform a prayer attack on Leia, failing miserably. Okay, for the second attack, I'm going to attack Leia with one sword and attack Vorka with the other. And this both of you. Okay, that gets us to this Red Mantis assassin who critically fails and remains shaken. Okay, so I think what we'll have here then is well, he did land between all the ropes over there. So basically, he is going to be he now entangles himself in all the ropes between those two yurts as he literally gets caught up in all the ropes and he's now entangled. Okay. F12 onto the Ashwin Gargoyle. Where's this Ashwin Gargoyle? I can't see. Oh, it's all the way over there because it got blown away. Well, it's not going to worry too much about Rooty, who's just trying to fly around it and distract it. It's going to fly 9 inches this way. There. Spear Gastus.
Do that.
And Red Mantis Assassin number 3. I can't read my own dice up there.
Which gargoyle was that? Number 5?
Yes.
One's not flying.
He would be. He would be, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, number 3 might get in the fight after all. He's been sleeping since the beginning.
Stun status removed, but remains vulnerable.
Yeah,
okay.
Stunned since the beginning.
Okie dokie. Well, in that case, I'm just going to attack Vendra. I have to admit, your deflections is just okay. This one is asleep. Oh, he wakes up. Oops, he can't be two up, so he should be on the ground. There we go. Let's attack Vendra with the claws. Missing. Bull Giant number 5 is going to come into here and attack Thaddeus. Missing. Do a lot of that. This gargoyle remains shaken, so that's the end of that. Okay, now, yes. As I say, the fight is ongoing. So what I'm going to do now is, no, I need to check this out. Grinning. Krogan. Okay. Krogan's has taken 2 wounds. Pass fine. The Cinderlander taken 1 wound. So there we go. And Krogan is so Volker, while this fight is going on, you suddenly notice in the ensuing melee, there seems to be another fight going on over here, and it seems that Krogan is not doing so well. He seems to he's being attacked by someone. Actually, make a common knowledge check. The old star. And the console. Oh, that's a hell of an interesting console error there. Read that one later. Broken. Okay, so I don't have a picture of the Cinderlander. That's annoying. But you recognise him. You recognise that Krogan is fighting an individual that is called known as the Cinderlander. He's a bit. He's slightly offset. He is. Yeah. Actually, he would have moved in. So I'm just trying to get my stats up. Sorry, I was trying to find out. He's known as a particularly. He's a ranger who's known to basically trail the Cinderlands fighting stuff, and his favourite enemies are humanoids, and he's particularly known to enjoy hunting the Shoanti. With him is his animal companion Neverfar, which is a large far-pelt cougar. Krogan appears to be in a bad way. He's obviously injured the Cinderlander, but Krogan is bleeding quite profusely. You just noticed that behind you. I just thought I'd mention it. As the round ends and we start the new round. Once it finishes dealing the dice. On a completely unrelated note, I do believe that the Twin Gargoyles are going first, so I get a penny out of that. It's still waiting to do stuff, I'm afraid.
We get it where we all are.
Yep. Okay, you should be able to do stuff now. It should also be pointed out that all conflicts dealing with the Shoanti warrior Krogan eats what he kills. You are classed as the chosen one, Volker, and therefore I'm going to say that if you actually intercede in the fight that Krojan's in, it will count as you will count as being the chosen one, because even if you're fighting on behalf of Krojan as opposed to
Oh,
against him,
I of course am going to be intervening.
I just got a joker. You have to give
you
them
did.
pennies.
Yeah, I've only mentioned it. I thought you would be, which is why when I looked at this, I went to place. I decided to place them there earlier, and then I looked at the notes and went, "Oh, actually, that's beneficial to you." So that's okay. So everyone gets a Benny because Aki's jumped up the combat tracker. Does anyone else want to spend Bennies to move up the combat tracker or anything like that, or shall I start the combat round?
I don't think I'm actually going to improve my chances much by spending Benny, so I'm not going to spend one.
And puts me right where it's not likely to. I could, but
Okay. Ashwin Gargoyle number 2. Where's the crown? Is here. Okay, he's going to attack Vendra again. And hit. Doing not a lot of damage. But enough to shake Vendra.
geez, every 10 was dealt out this round.
Okay, that brings us to Aki.
Who goes on hold?
Goes on hold. Okay, Neverfar goes next. So Neverfar is going to attack Krogan.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's going to critically fail. One of the Thundercallers of the Shoanti tribe. On an enemy card in the first round of combat, you may not soak wounds from this attack for the rest of this encounter. You may use your free exemption. Yep, no, I will allow your interpretation because it is technically a separate fight. We'll allow that. Plus it's really cool.
Cinderlander is my enemy.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I've given you 3 cards. You please dump the one you don't want to keep. Please dump the 2 you don't want to keep, I should say.
Wow. They're all social ones.
I know.
Um,
I did enjoy making these. I got to go. I went through the whole Pathfinder artwork just to
now
find a
let's
bunch
go
of cards.
ahead and
I
ditch
wish I
that
could.
one
I wish I could release it as an
that
official
one.
product, but technically I can't. Okay. So anyway, as I'm saying, Neverfar. I'm going to say basically Neverfar is basically being is having to spend more time avoiding thunder callers somewhere else in the camp, pelting him with arrows, which basically means Neverfar is vulnerable this round. Right, that gets us to the assassin number 1. Let's move. Lag is quite interesting there. Okay, well, he failed to intimidate you, didn't he? Just well, not intimidate, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
He's just going to come in and attack you.
Well, then I think I shall counterattack him.
I guess you are entitled to a counterattack. Deflections and shrouds is very annoying and very sensible that you put them on. He blocks it.
Yes, he does.
I know it doesn't keep going back and forth, and it's a good job it doesn't. Can you imagine if he had counterattack? Because then he counterattacks your counterattack.
Actually, it does.
It
does
really?
go back and forth. Yep.
I thought you only got one in this year.
Two characters with improved counterattack can end up going ting 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 ting.
Yeah, but there's a limit, is what I mean. There is a limit. It's 3 maximum, isn't it? Yeah.
Up to 3, yeah.
That's what I meant. I meant if there wasn't a limit, you could be here for the rest of the session. Okay, I have pressed F12. I'm just waiting for the cart. I'm waiting for it to move on.
okay, Vorka's going to see Krojan over here took his handed to him.
Mm-hmm.
That is my job.
Okay, Vorka spends conviction. And while Cinderlander and Neverfar are attacking Trojan, your conviction does not need bennies to maintain it, as you are the chosen one.
It's the chosen one. You're supposed to bring balance to the force, not leave it in tatters.
Funny, I never think of that. I think of when I think of the chosen one. I know that's I know that is more Star Wars, but to be honest, I always think there can be only one.
You think of Neo.
No, I think of Highlander, mate.
Oh,
Highlander.
Yeah.
Highlander.
Well, there is only one Highlander film, isn't there?
There is only one Highlander film. That's completely correct. Just like there's only one Matrix.
Am I the
movie.
only one that thinks? Am I the only one that thinks of Buffy?
Oh no, Buffy's accurate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every generation.
Yes.
Pixar's got vulnerable DW.
But in fact, we were watching Lucifer on Netflix earlier, and it got to their episode. The series seem to feel the need these days to have a musical episode, don't they? So it got to Lucifer's musical episode, and as I was watching, it's like, you know what? The only time I've ever seen a musical episode that works.
I think the Strange New Worlds one worked.
I haven't seen the musical one in Strange New Worlds actually yet.
My wife has got it on
It did,
on
but
her
Buffy was
iPod, and she
best.
still plays it in the car to this day.
What
the Buffy soundtrack?
I've got yeah.
Once more with feeling.
Yeah, I've got I do have the Buffy Once More with Feeling soundtrack. Yeah,
I've got the sheet music.
I don't have any of that stuff.
I know it by heart, and I've got the sheet music. I can sing all of it, apart from singing in harmony with yourself. It's pretty difficult.
Many years ago, Apple gave me a free credit to use on a TV show. It only got you one episode, so I spent it on Once More with Feeling.
That gets you serious points.
But that was because I remembered it from years ago, and I just wanted to watch it again. So it's just a case of, well, it's a free episode. Let's download it, and yeah. So it's the only the only episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer I own. Anyway,
It can only be one. It's a good one for it to be.
Exactly.
It's got to be that or Hush.
Yes. Yeah, I do like Hush.
Pretty much like anything Doug Jones is involved in.
Thaddeus, anyway.
Thaddeus, anyway.
Okay, really laid into that bar-pelt cougar there. Oh.
Yeah, let's
Where's my
clear
right.
targets.
Broken notes.
I'm getting it's getting a bit close here, isn't it? They hill giants engaged me, have they?
So
I think they did, yeah.
They did.
Yeah, you
Don't forget you've got a flying rapier.
I know, but I could get squished here any time. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to beat the hero and stand the ground. Ashwing, gargoyle. We're going to stab it with the rapier.
Okie dokie.
As an action. Okay, Benny the crap out of this because it really has to hit, isn't it? Right, it's a hit. Okay. It's a magical weapon and it's got smite on it, so it's going to do
That's cool. I like that.
damage.
Actually getting an island something I've never seen.
So here we go. Strength D4 +4 because of its weakness. And hopefully smite. Oh, for
the record, it doesn't. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong person. Oh, yes, you do have smite, so you get the +4, yeah.
So that's a wound on the Ashwing. Which it soaks, bugger. And then what I'm going to do...
I don't know, it must be shown in the UK, but I don't...
Dodgy situation.
Then I must be too young. I
Large
think the
burst
earliest
template.
program I remember, American
Would
program, was
just like to
from my
go
childhood,
have a
was the
little
banana
nap.
splits.
I'm going to try and wander away without it being hammed. So if everybody would like to take a nap.
What are you spending?
What am I spending? I'm spending slumber selective.
Slumber selective. Okay, yeah, that's all I was
better
asking.
That's better. That's better description. And
Oh,
it's
I
going
didn't.
to be and it's going to be a large area effect.
It's all very well saying as per the description, but I can't see a dice roll, so I didn't know that.
I know. So yeah, slumber selective, and it's going to be a large burst template.
Okay.
So it's hopefully going to be all the bad guys. That's a raise. I don't know if it makes a difference. I can't remember.
Well, if it's large, it's 4 power points, though. Sorry, it's 5 power points for a large slumber selective.
Okay, so they all make spirit
Sorry, 6 power points. Sorry, because I thought you increased it because you called it slumber selective, but you've left it at 2 power points. So it cost you 6 power points.
So
you got the raise.
Yes, so they all make rolls at -2. I'm hoping that they can all go sleep and then I can move and go bye.
Just rolled the wrong spirit, so ignore that one. Actually, it doesn't make the slightest bit of difference. They're both D6, so I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry about it. Cool John asleep. The effect applies. Well, that one's already asleep, so it doesn't matter. Cool John 5, spirit check. Sleep. Oh, I just didn't notice. Spirit check. He makes it.
Oof, that makes it very well. Go on.
Okie dokie. Logically speaking, I should add the. I need to. Drone effect. Actually, I suppose some things can sleep on there. Okie dokie. So, okay. There we go. So this Ashwick.
Yeah. Well,
Sleep. That gargoyle fell asleep. So, he already, is that the one that's already asleep? That's the one that's already asleep. There we go.
So, but see the Ashwing gargoyle that attacked. Has that attacked me yet?
No, it engaged Vendra, so you can sneak away from it, leaving your girlfriend.
Vendra was shaking.
Yes.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to there.
You said move to there, but I can't see any moving.
I know, because I've not let the mouse point go yet. Yeah, I'll just move there because I don't want to leave a completely other room.
For the record, that wouldn't provoke an attack anyway because you didn't leave the reach of the Ashwin. That would. That puts you inside the tent. You get to hide inside the tent.
What?
You're going to hide inside that tent.
I'll come out the other side of it soon enough. No?
Okay, fair enough. I'm just asking.
I'll just run through the tent. Okay, so then that puts. She is going to. Shaking status remove. So what she's going to do as an action is take a defense.
Okay.
As an action. Vex.
Defense as an action. Go for it.
So defense as an action.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll apply.
Did.
It did, right.
Going to join you in the tent.
This is not the time for that sort of thing, Master Wild Soul.
Right, because she's not being engaged either, is she?
She is, but she's just put defend on, so she's with her parry and everything else. The odds are she might be okay.
The odds
Well,
are. No, she'll stay put.
She'll stay put. Okay.
Right, Thaddeus Raper's done a tilt. Hill Giant number 4.
Hill Giant number 4. You just put him to sleep, didn't you?
Yes.
So I'm going to say he can't really do anything this round. Next round he might wake up. Because you've only just put him to sleep. Having him instantly wake up's a bit after you spend all, Okay, right. Trojan recovers. He notices you attacking Neverfar. He nods his head in thanks and turns to swing Earthbreaker. Cinderlander. Cinderlander parries the attack. Okay, Red Mountain Assassin number 3 recovers from being shaken, but is sleeping this round. Ash Wing Gargoyle is asleep. Gastus, you are up, sir. You're slightly overextended, but you're okay.
I am slightly overextended, so we'll see what we can do about that. Let's maintain conviction.
Okay.
And this time I don't think I'll bother with the multi-action. It's probably not going to help a great deal. Do I want to?
You've got one gargoyle on the ground, one flapping around your head, and the Red Mantis Assassin.
And a red mantis next to me, yes.
Yeah.
So...
Clear up the death
I'm going to. I'm going to wild attack.
Okay. Wild attack.
I'm going to wild attack because I'm sick and tired of not hitting this bloody red mantis. So I'm going to wild attack it. And I finally hit the bugger.
You do. You really do, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend Bennett. I'm not going to try Psychic 4 wounds. He's only a wild card. He's an extra, so.
Yeah, then I'm going to slam my mangosh into that rather discombobulated Ashwin gargoyle.
Which probably isn't smited, is it? You only
No,
get
I believe
smite
it's
one of
not.
your weapons, wouldn't you? It's your choice which one you want to make smited, but obviously you have to stick with that going forwards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, until I smite it myself. But also, I get the sneak attack on it, and I hit it with a raise, so I don't think it's going to matter that much.
Because it's stunned, distracted, and prone. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And it goes.
Then I will move over to here to engage the hill giant while still not getting away from the flying Ashwing golem. And then I'm going to really, really upset the GM because as a limited free action, I'm going to use my soothing word power to remove the vulnerable status from myself.
That's very clever and very rather cunning, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It is.
Plan. It's all part of a cunning plan.
And then our genie will come over here and breathe on that Ashwin golem there.
Okay. Take your breath weapon attack.
Yeah, just changing tabs.
I know.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Pulls out the sky.
I've told our genie to end turn.
Hey, oh God, I've just given the Cinderlands 120 power points by mistake.
Yeah, by mistake.
And
I'm sure
then
we all
skip and
believe
then skip
that.
his
don't
turn.
we?
Clearly, the
What?
insurge of all that power has really confused him.
What's this circle behind Sassafras?
I don't know, but someone obviously ended turn twice, which somehow moved the Cinderlander on. I'm not sure why. It's the Cinderlanders go. Tactics prefers to fight, to exclusion. You can have choice for man in space for intellect. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's brilliant. So Cinderlands prefers to fight at range. Targeting Shoanti to the exclusion of all other foes equivalent choice. A favourite tactic against mounted enemies is cast Beast Friend on the mount. So it bucks its rider.
Yeah, impressive.
I like it. Okay. I know, I will. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, Vindicator. What is... Yeah. No. I thought he was. Yeah, he's... So, he will... Well, yeah, he just fires an arrow at point-blank range into Trojan. Which misses. Okay. I should have... Oh, hell. Mystic powers are... limited free actions, aren't they?
They are.
Okay, he's going to spend I know I've just moved it onto you, so I won't move it back. But he's going to spend 2 power points, and he's going to do more than that.
On being a geek burger.
Area of effect. He's going to spend 4 power points, and he is going to
I know what he's doing.
entangle Walker. I'm going to entangle Krogan. I could have spent another 2 power points for bound, but I declared the power points, so I can't. I'm not going to be that nasty and change it again. Okay, Sassafras, you were asking about what a circle was behind you. It's just a stone circle. There's a fire in the middle of it, but that's about it.
Is the fire going? Because she's not going to walk through the fire.
Well, no, but you'd walk around it. I get that. Don't worry.
We're back to once more with
first
feeling
thing
there,
first,
aren't we?
while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to spend a Benny to keep my conviction going, because God knows how long this is going to last.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend the 5 whole power points to go for the greater power and see if I can get that giant out of the way.
That's the wrong token. The wrong size. Let's make it smaller. There we go. Better. Woo, nicely done. John. John, number 1 takes a wound. 3 bennies.
Oh, wait, if he only took 1 wound, I want to try one more time.
Okay, so all you need is 1 wound.
Well, you takes a wound and you didn't say he dies.
That's because I was doing it. I was spending
It
bennies on
just took a
vigorous.
second for the audio to catch up. Is all. Don't get bent.
Yeah, I'm not liking this fight at all. And then she's going to keep moving this way to see if Leo's okay. And that would be her turn. And then already, apparently, jumped off the thing's back when it started flying towards Gastinius. So he's going to go, hey, I'm over here all by myself. And he can fly towards the center. And that will be it.
Okay.
Because most of them are sleeping.
Okay, Red Mantis Assassin number 5. Oh, he's there. I could see his crown because he has initiative. Walker has Vulcan's buggered off, so I'm just going to hit Leia twice. Well, I say hit Leia twice. I should say attack Leia twice and miss twice. Ashwin Gargoyle number 4 is no longer shaken.
I like it better when you miss.
It is usually preferable, isn't it?
Leia's turn. Let's see what it's like now, shall we?
I forgot to unmute. Not that I'm saying anything particularly amazing.
The usual. What do we
Let's
do?
try Majenko first. It's going to try and stun the dragon. Not dragon, gargoyle, I know what I
Yep.
mean.
Exactly. It's a very sensible thing. Get your flying friend to take out the gargoyles. It crashes at your feet. Then you can smack the poop out of it. Very sensible to my
That's
mind.
the idea, yes.
Okay, breath weapon roll. 4 or higher, you hit it, and
Uh,
it has to make a vigor check. With being
It's
stunned.
athletics, isn't it?
Athletics, that's what I said. Yes, might not have said
There you
it's what
go.
I meant.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't have to make a bigger roll. It makes an evasion roll, so that
Oh, of course, that
agility
evasion
roll
roll would have worked.
with a
Yes, of
-2
course.
failed.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then it's stunned.
Technically, I suppose actually it's an evasion roll to avoid it, and then a saving throw. But it doesn't matter. I haven't been doing that up to now, so it doesn't matter.
Count's gone on.
Why?
Yes,
That
it hasn't.
takes-
Up, there we go. It takes so long.
It does.
Um,
But it's been rewritten, and we'll get faster.
good.
Do you have smite on your claws at the moment?
Leia does, and Leia's claws
Yes.
count as magical anyway.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
okay. It doesn't matter. The Ashwin Gargoyle you get +4, but I mean it doesn't matter. It's dead. And the red mountainous assassin
The mantis isn't very healthy either.
is dead as well.
Excellent. And then I will move to... There.
Okay, move to there.
And Majenko may as well move to there.
Who moves to there? No problem at all.
Okay.
No, I was a whisper. I shall just. Gonna come off hold when the hill giant 5 makes his move. Gotta turn the hot water. Turn on the hot water. Be right. Okay, well, hill giant number 5
He's asleep.
Is asleep. And this is the round he got put to sleep in, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. And he's not back yet, so he can come off hold when he's back. Ashwin Gargoyle number 5 is asleep and not going to do anything. Red Mantis Assassin number 4 is no longer shaken. Is entangled, it would appear. Because, of course, he got caught up in the ropes, didn't he? So that's athletics to get out, isn't it? Okay.
But he wanted us to show him the ropes.
Gets out. Ashwin Gargoyle remains stunned. Aki's not back. It's the end of the round. Start a new round. He can act on this new round with a Joker bonus, can't he?
Oh, you bugger.
Where am I?
Gas says you're the
Hey.
king of clubs.
Yeah, Leia's not the last PC.
What?
I
I'll be
know.
wrong.
I'm on the Joker bonus. What the fuck?
Woohoo!
So, let's try this for a stunt. Move to there. Combat tracker. Throw a spear at the Ashwing gargoyle. Better hit and all. Okay, that's hit with a raise. It is a magical spear.
Mm-hmm. So it's +4 damage.
So it does +4 damage. Ranged attack. 4 wounds.
Okay. Wounds. No more.
Okay, if Red Mantis 3 is sleeping, right, can Vendra just lean over and cut his throat?
I've been back for ages. Wonder what happened.
Well, we did wait for you, and then I moved on. So you're technically still on hold because you. I took a leaf out of. I decided to take a leaf out of. I can't remember which version of Dungeons & Dragons where you had to stipulate exactly what had to happen. So before you got to move, act, and you said when Hilljarn number 5 makes his move, he's asleep on the ground, so he didn't move. Anyway, so you can come off hold at any time. You still got the Joker bonus, even if this system doesn't let you have it. Finishing move, isn't it? Is the word is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so because she's a thief anyway. So can Vendra not just do a finishing move on slumbering?
Completely
Red
helpless victim
Mantis?
will be dispatched or released with a weapon of some sort. This is automatic. Yep.
I think the only stipulation is it's considered a full round action.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Yeah.
Full round action. She loses. Defense comes off nicely. See, isn't that great automation? And she spends a full round action just cutting that guy's throat. And then that's me.
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
Okay,
You
so
can interrupt at any time because you're on a Joker.
Astis is going to spend an adventure card, and everybody that has PowerPoints gets 2d6 of them back.
Ooh. I was just about to be really evil there. No, I just reread the card. I was about to roll 2d6 for the Cinderlander.
I've got 14 back.
Nice. You can't go over your starting number, of course.
Yeah.
Still nice to get them back.
It saved you a penny.
Exactly. Saves you technically saves you 3 pennies.
I'm not sure it's meant to, those dice are meant to ace, but never mind. And then Gastus.
That's a
is going
good
to
point.
cast-
You only get your dice don't ace, so you only get 8 and 11 respectively. The first two
Doesn't
acts.
say about ace in the card.
Yes, but rolling, yeah, it's not a trait roll,
not a trait
therefore
roll.
they can't ace. Now, whether you've turned on that desktop dice can ace, we ignore it. So I make that 8 points for Gastus, 11 points for Aki, 7 points for Sassafras, 8 points for Vorka, and 11 points for Leia.
So 2d6 is it not?
It's 2d6.
2d6.
It's not a trait roll, so therefore he can't ace.
7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast Smite on both of my weapons, which will overwrite the Smite that's already on there. So could you remove the Smite that's currently on there, please? Because I can't, because it's not
Yep.
my power.
That's very fair. There you go. And you don't want to get a player to do it because it will remove it for everyone.
Yes.
Indeed.
So I'm going to add AP2
really
and
need
damage
to-
+4.
I really need to re-record the audio on that video. At the moment. First thing I do on my new computer.
I'm waiting for the damage +4 to appear before I do anything else.
No, that's absolutely fine. Dimensional blade effect has been applied. Armor piercing has been applied.
You know
Well,
that,
that
you have
is-
asked me to remove that off you, Gastus Lentius.
No, you don't,
Yes, but
because if you removed it, it would remove it from everyone.
It only remove it from that one individual. If you remove it, it removes it from everyone. I can click it on it or remove it from him.
I thought it was the other way around. I can remove it for one person, the player removes it for everyone. That's how it was shown to me, and that's how it is in my video.
I was
For a
also about
player, it shows the cancel on each individual person. If you
Mhm.
cancel it on yourself, it'll automatically cancel it everywhere else. But you can just cancel it
Thank
on
you.
one target.
Thank you for the clarification. Brilliant. I did not know that.
Have we
Yeah,
got
see
a
what-
video?
Yes,
see
we've
what's
got a
happened with the
video.
It's not adding the damage thing because the damage effect is also called Dimensional Blade. So could you add a damage +4 into that?
Why
And I
don't you
was about
read?
to spend
Why
any-
didn't you read? Well, why didn't you cheat? And hold up, wait. Is it under your powers? Is it?
Yeah, I can edit the powers.
So all we have to do is, oh yeah, you just have to edit the power and call it dimensional blade damage, don't you, or something?
Yeah, exactly, and have two separate powers. But
Like
I've
that,
just got
basically.
there we go, like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And you
then-
used other
Jenny's clarification.
clarifications. Yes.
I was about to spend a Benny to maintain my conviction, but you deleted that when you deleted the other smite.
I didn't. Not that I'm aware of, but that's okay. It's an easy way around that.
Yep.
Give you a point of conviction and spend it.
Yeah.
It's the easy way to do that.
That is. I then used the Benny anyway because it was happening at the same time, but never mind. And then I'm going to do some multi-actions.
Lots of things are going to
I'm
fly
under-
away. I want to finish this fight today. Because if
Right,
we finish
well,
this
I'm
fight,
going to-
we finish this fight today. I can, having seen what I've read, I can logically include the end of this adventure is technically the start of the next adventure. So you'll get the advance as soon as this fight ends, and then we can start
Right, well,
book 5 next time.
I'm going to wild attack.
Mhm. Okay.
And right, there are sleeping things. So Argenia is going to fly there and do a finishing move on the hill giant, clawing its eyes out and pecking into its head and stuff like that.
Okie dokie. They were going to run away if they wake up, but otherwise, yeah, finishing move on,
Yeah,
no problem
Gastus-
at all.
I'm just going to quickly
Gastus
butt
is,
in now with my
Okay.
before that attack roll. Before the attack roll.
Okay.
I'll let you have the hit. That's okay. Keep the hit.
All right.
He's already got smite, so what are you going to do? You can boost his strength.
I'm going to give a boost, a new smite, an extra one.
You can't give him an extra
Oh.
one.
I know.
I've already
I'm
got
going to wipe
I've-
over my old one and put a new one on.
No,
Well,
but
I
he's
already
already
wiped over
he's already
your-
wiped your smite with his own smite.
Yeah, but what, on Argenia?
Oh,
Well,
Argenia
Argenia was
doesn't
doing a
roll
finishing
damage.
move anyway.
Argenia automatically kills the person because they're helpless. Is the point I was trying to make.
Okay, well, don't worry about that then. I'll just do a smite. I was going to still do a smite for everyone who's not got it.
But what you can do if you want is boost strength if you haven't already. On Gastus.
That's not better.
I've already got one die type, so you'd need to
Oh,
get.
you'd have to get the raise to actually have it
I
make
will
any
get a
effect.
raise. I'll get-
I've already done 44 damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh dear.
And then I'll come down here.
He's still interrupting you, so you can do it anyway. Go for it.
I'll let him interrupt me now.
That's a raise.
That is a raise. Boost trait effect added to Gastus, which is fine. Boost trait, yep, strength plus 2 dice. Get rid of the old one. There we go.
And then I'll.
I know
stab
he's
the
saying he's
sleeping
Gastus
giant.
doing, but I'm not going to worry about it because the fight will be over before then.
Yep.
All the damage.
Then for my last action, I shall stab one of the gargoyles.
It's he's going to attack the Mantis assassin. He's just moved up to bite.
Motherfucker.
Oh dear.
That's the end of my game.
Okay, Red Mantis assassin. Okay, let's move it to Argenia and then do an F12 in case there's any effects on it. Okay, Red Mantis assassin is going to attack Cease then. One hit, one miss by the look of things. A wound upon Cease. I think Cease is out of Benny's. Cease is out of Benny's.
Where did the one bad guy go?
Cease not on my. You made Cease invisible. It's not on the combat tracker anymore.
Possibly. Cease possibly.
No, the one bad guy, the Cinderlander, he disappeared off my map.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. There we go.
But in that case, Cease has reappeared now, and so is the NPCs. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Somehow. Oh,
Okay,
you know what?
well-
I know what happened. I accidentally moved the combat tracker while trying to move back the combat tracker. I hit the little eye icon that makes all the NPCs invisible.
Makes everybody hide.
Which reminds me, I'm going to you talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go off to the Fantasy Grounds forum, ignore all the text that I haven't read yet, and go and put a plead in. It's my internet.
So is Vorka going to attack Trojan or the Cinderlander?
Well, first he's got to get loose of this binding, and although Vorka does like being tied up under certain circumstances, this is not one of them.
This is not one of them. Mind you just the only thing you can't do is move. You're vulnerable while you're in it, but you're not unable to attack, and you're not at any penalty to anything.
Well, but it's still a matter of pride as much as anything else. So
Consent's important.
yeah,
Yeah, it's tough to say if you want to cut your way out or if you just want to break out. It's a strength check at -2 and an athletics check. Yeah, you just totally
flex.
shred your way out. Yeah, you just flex. Do you remember when Vorka was this tiny, frail looking goblin? Now he's just like, let's face it, Vorka's probably like that now.
He's not a goblin. He's a very, very small orc.
something like that. Yeah.
Benny's all round for the very, very small orc comment. I like that. Okay.
Yes. He's a miniature giant space orc.
So he's a mini Hulk.
Yes. Okay. 2 events.
Oh, let's Benny that. I think I can do better than that. Yeah, see? Better than that.
Okay, that's the end of Neverfar.
And then Vorka will step over here and growl at the Wastelander.
Well, actually, even if I bound you, you broke free on that 9, didn't you? Leia. You have Ashwin, Gargoyle, and Majenko flapping around above your head.
Majenko's going to do that thing again with this one.
Okie dokie. So that'd be a stun. So you make an athletics check and I make an agility check. So actually, yeah, if you actually target
Yes.
it should work.
Oops, sorry, I didn't target it. I
Doesn't
might be
matter.
able to drag it onto it.
That's fine. Don't worry. Oh, I'm afraid he avoids it again.
Then Leia's going to leap for him.
You'll
See if I
need
can do it without.
Yeah, you'll need a raise on your athletics because of the height, but that's fine.
No problem. Well, I say no problem. No problem to make the roll.
Exactly.
And you know what? I've got a half a ton of bennies, so let's just chuck a few at this, shall we?
Oh, for crying out
Almost.
loud.
There we go.
There you go. Right, no problem at all. You can pounce on it. Simple as that. It's the end of this one, I can safely say. You'll spend bennies until you take it out. There you go. That takes it out. One incapacitated. Okay, the Cinderlander's up next. Well, the Cinderland. This is interesting, actually. Even though Vorka's growling at him, he always attacks. He always prefers to attack. You haven't engaged him yet, so actually he's just going to back away because Krogan is
Entangled.
entangled. So I'm going to spend 4 power points. He's going to spend 4 power points to boost his shooting. Limited free action. Then he's going to take 2 actions. Fires bow. Okay, let me put it down as the wrong place. Okay. Oh, wait, that was meant to be on Krogan. I must have I targeted you both by mistake. I think I hit you both anyway. Okay, but Vorka's only hit, not hit with a raise. So let's get rid of the hit with the raise on Vorka. So the damage against Vorka is unharmed. Damage against the Cinderlander takes him.
It didn't give you your raise damage.
It did it. Thank you. Takes it up to. Interesting. He targeted you again. That's okay. It's 13 points of damage, which shakes shakes him. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but I've sorted the mess out. That's all that matters now. All good stuff. So gets us to Krogerjon, who is shaken and entangled. So he recovers from being shaken. Going to attempt to break free of the entanglement by screaming very loudly. Fell miserably. He's got 3 bennies. Let's try again. There he goes. Charging forwards. He's a barbarian, so he can rage. Have him rage. Assume he has been all along. Now raging. Now raging, which means he has to wild attack. What effects? The combat tracker's got about 100 effects on it. Yeah, go on then. You're doing Aki requesting interrupts.
Just for next round. So I'm not on hold anymore.
Okay, a good point. That's fine. That's a frass.
Let's see. The only thing still on its feet is the red mantis assassin over here, and
He just stabbed Cease.
yeah, he just stabbed Cease. So I'm just gonna step this way.
It's a rending wound, so Cease gets to make a vigor check next round or take another wound due to bleeding. Indeed, Tango, indeed. Okay, that's a bolt of green lightning arcs forward, and I don't know why all of a sudden why are spellcasting suddenly going against parry? Interesting bug. I'll have to check into that. All right, let's hit with a raise. Roll for damage. I bet. I wonder if I know why. It's got a range. Wow. Oh well. He had bennies, but I'm not going to worry about them. He's dead. Right.
And gonna perch on top of one of these yurts and preen her pretty butterfly wings.
Sounds good to me. Shrink Gargle number 9. No, this is a new round. Oh, he does wake up. Good thing, because this gives you a chance to kill it, you see. Because when he misses you, you can counterattack it.
I can indeed.
Ooh, you've got 2 parrying weapons equipped at the same time, which you're not using both of them, are you?
Yes, I am, because I'm both ambidextrous and two-fisted.
So you are using the Bringer of Sleep and the main gauche.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I was just asking.
Stack.
I know they stack, but I somehow. Oh, of course, the Bringer of Sleep is your rapier. I forget. Sorry.
Yes, the Bringer of Sleep is my rapier, and the Mangosh is
I
my...
was thinking of that spear. You remember the one that from the last campaign? I got myself confused.
Yes,
Sorry, that's why I got confused.
That was the Impaler of Thorns.
Indeed. Right. Final. Only one bad guy remains, and Trojan and Vorka are fighting it as the new round begins. Here the cards being dealt. And they got the Joker.
Oh.
Cinderland is going on the Ace of Hearts. Does anyone want to try and get the Ace
Get
of
the Ace of
Spades?
No, I got the Ace of Diamonds. Thank you very much.
Benny's, I gotta try this.
Ace of Spades. I'm allowed to say about that song.
Do not jinx me. Oh, look at that. I'd be playing poker. Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Wow. 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6. Okay. Leia is up first.
Okay.
Hang on. Before you do anything, Leia.
Yeah.
Leia, we're part of the clan now. You must save Krogan. I shall inspire everybody to get a +2 to all their rolls this round.
Okay.
Oh. I limited free action improved my speed.
Okie dokie.
You did tell me to go to the Cinder dude, right? Or did you tell me to do
Yeah.
something else? Yeah, I thought you did. Right, so doubles my base movement.
And you've already got pace +2 from Hurry, so it's double your base movement +4.
It's the start of a combat round as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I can get there easily.
You can't soak.
Oh, no one can soak. Okie dokie. And I've got 4 pennies
So
on the
I will-
Cinderlander. That's not fair.
I know.
At the beginning of a round with no jokers, Leia's on a joker. You can't play that one.
Oh,
Begin it. I'll have that card back then. That's
Well,
so
this is
pointless.
probably the last round, so I won't worry about giving you it back. I swear the fight seems to be over. I think the
Yeah, I caused
Cinderlander...
30 damage. That should do it.
Oh, but I know I've still got my 4 pennies now, though, so I can soak.
Okay, then.
1. That's enough to keep him alive. That'll do. Apply. He's still alive.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Is
I forgot
anybody
you
on
already
our
taken
side
out.
injured? Is
Cease.
anybody on our side injured?
Ceases.
cease.
Where's
Crojan.
Cease?
And Crojan. Crojan's on 1 wound.
I'm trying to find them.
Sorry, Crojan's on... Yeah,
So
Crojan's on 2
Cease is
wounds.
nearest.
Sorry.
Okay. Majenko will heal Cease.
Okay, Cease is healed.
Oh, Leia, you hit him with a raise, didn't you?
Yes.
You should make him distracted, so it's a lot harder for him to unshake as well.
Good
Oh,
point. Yeah, he's
you
distracted now.
evil individual. So I'll just have to spend a penny, won't I?
Well, what a shame that would be, making the BM spend a penny.
Indeed, okay, so spirit check to unshake. Fails miserably. He'll have to spend a penny to unshake. He will then... okay, I am going to spend that. Then I'm going to spend 6 power points to power points to perform a limited free action. I'm going to do that. That. And that, as all 3 of you are entangled, as vines shoot up out of the ground and entangle the 3 of you, and the Cinderlander backs off slightly.
Aye, somebody do a ranged attack on him and it might get nasty.
And then what he will do is will fire an arrow at Crojan.
Dear.
Hitting with a raise. That will do targeting humanoids damage because it's his favoured enemy. I think Trojan's in trouble. Trojan takes 3 wounds. It is Trojan. Trojan is here. Trojan only has 1 Benny left. So Trojan is going down.
In the middle of a fight?
Trojan is incapacitated.
Rescue.
And he fires his second arrow at Leia. Yes, he'll fire his second arrow at Leia. Hitting. Doing. Enough to shake it.
Okay. I'll take shaken.
He's going to carry on moving. There. He basically is bugging out a fight. He's running. Who's up next? Gastis is up next.
Did Trojan actually die?
Trojan is incapacitated. On his turn, we get to find out if he's going to die or not, don't we?
No, we don't. So I will run to there.
Pretty good roll. You ran exactly the right distance.
I'm very impressed by that.
As a limited free action, Gastus will. Well, he's gonna. He gets there, drop his sword and his mangash, pull out his hip flask, open it, and shove it into Krogan's mouth so that the mead flows into Krogan's mouth, and that will heal 2 wounds.
Okay, so he's no longer incapacitated. He's on -1 wound. Wonderful. You have saved Trojan's life.
And as an action, I will throw a dart at the Cinderlander.
Will obviously be a multi-action because potion down someone's throat is an action.
No, I wasn't. I was doing a limited free action to cast Lay on
I
Hands.
apologise. I apologise.
My trapping is.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I apologise. You did say, but the echo effect is obviously makes it harder to what you say. That's okay. But you hit him with a dart, even at long range. Wow. Roll that damage. I mean, the Cinderland will get away. He can always hunt you next week, so if you don't stop him, so don't worry about that. That might stop him. He's got 2 biddies left. Jim has none. And with that, the fight ends. Congratulations. It deletes him off the combat track. Come on. Where you want to? He doesn't want to go.
And now we're quoting Doctor Who.
Right. I think if everyone can cancel the powers they've put on the party, that would be very helpful. Thank you. Well, I think I might create a new campaign to see if it clears things up. I shall hit the enter key. And you all get your 12th advance. So technically, completing. There is a bit more talky roleplay stuff, but we'll do that at the start of next session. So we technically complete book 4. As I say, there is more. We'll do the official finish to book 4 as the sort of start to book 5, because as part of at the start, it's a weird one. Book 4 is one time when you can end up having the 5th harrowing raid at the end of book 4. So I've decided that's how we'll do it. So hope you enjoyed that today, guys. It was a bit of. I wasn't expecting the fight to take that long, but it did. But that's what happens when people play RO and the GM's going to go, right, I'll make them pay for that. Not try to kill you, but just make it an interesting and challenging fight. So let me see now. So I'll see you all next Tuesday. Oh, console error there. I'll see you all next Tuesday for when we start book 5, Skeletons of Scarwall. That'll be good.
And
I
we'll see a
believe-
few of us on
A
Saturday.
few of you on Saturday for a Holler one shot. As it
and
stands,
a few of
5
us on
people have.
Sunday.
God, have I managed to double up? I didn't mean to do that.
That's kind of why I'm mentioning it, so that you're aware.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I hadn't picked up on that. Okay, so yes, I've got a game on Saturday, I've got a game on Sunday, I've got a game on Tuesday. I've got an awful lot of prep work to do the rest of this week.
And you've got a wife that you really got to make this up to.
Saturday for Hollow, Rippers on Sunday, Pathfinder on the following Tuesday. As it stands at the moment, 5 people have showed interest for Saturday's Hollow game, and there's 6 characters. So in theory, if anyone wants to turn up and claim the 6th character, they can. But anyway, we shall leave it there, and
I
I'll see
haven't
you next
claimed a
time.
character yet. I'll just claim one from whatever's left when the game starts.